Welcome to Sophomore Losers Finals at Runeterra Academy. I am PVS, joined here with Red for the cast, the dynamic duo back at it once again. How's it going?
How's it going, everyone? Very excited to be back. I definitely wanted to do this right now.
Yeah, I know everyone knows Red loves casting. It's his favorite pastime activity. Yeah.
That being said, let's just jump straight into the draft.
True.
So, first things first, TD Blaze is playing with a little bit different of a roster than we expected due to a unfortunate toxicity ban from one of their players. Dun, dun, dun.
You'd never guess. You'd never guess who.
Yeah, you'd never guess who it was. But just keep in mind that if you are subject to a Riot Games penalty, you are also subject to the same penalty here in Runeterra Academy, unless the enemy team gives you an exception, which TAA was not willing to do so in this case. But let's talk about the draft here. TD Blaze coming out quick with the Ashe, Elise, Volibear bans, and the first pick Thresh. While TAA responds with Diana, Ziggs, Nautilus bans, and they're hovering the Tahm Kench, and I know that's one of your favorite picks.
Of course. I mean, new Tahm Kench top is 60% win rate in like Diamond Plus. So I love seeing that champion as an ADC main. Always a great time. I would assume TD Blaze is going to pick Aphelios here. Or Jinx. I think that's the only real... I mean, Varus could work too. But when you pick a Thresh, you're typically thinking of a hyper carry champion. Just so they have the Lantern to get out.
Right.
Otherwise, I think you just pick Nautilus. Oh, actually, it's banned, so... yeah, there it is.
Right. Easy pickup of... I'd say that's a pretty straightforward pickup of the Aphelios here. We'll pair it up with the Thresh. I know that the mid laner from TAA does favor Corki. He is a big Corki guy, and I think he even got like a pentakill on it this season. So, not surprised to see him come out with that. Aphelios Thresh, very strong, very safe bot lane, allows the Aphelios to scale up and versatility and safety. Next, we're seeing the Hecarim hover, which I'm not sure is very good.
It's a little bit strange to have an engaged team with an Aphelios. A little bit weird. You typically prefer like front to back fights because Aphelios just pretty much out damages every other ADC right now. Going back to that Corki pick, that is a very, very safe blind. Like, there's no reason not to blind it, so.
Yes, I remember last series, actually, that they played against AE. I remember TD Blaze also picking Grim, and us going, but they had a Ziggs to follow it up, and they went Nocturne with it. So it made a little bit more sense. It doesn't make as much sense. Because you see the Ziggs band, the Nautilus band, Hecarim is just kind of gonna have to go toe-to-toe in the jungle. Maybe I would assume it's some kind of comfort pick. Maybe Toxin is going in the jungle again. But other than that, it doesn't make much sense to me, and I think the Trundle is a great response.
I mean, it's a little bit weird. I don't know what build Hecarim is gonna go. I'd assume it's Divine Thunder instead of like the Turbo Chem Tank Deadman's type of build. That fell off quite hard. Honestly, when you pick a Hecarim, you're looking more for like a Kai'Sa or multiple other dive champions. Thresh doesn't really fit that, and Aphelios also doesn't fit that, so a little bit strange, especially because Tahm Kench has the ultimate that he can use on an ally if he needs to once a fight, which is, I mean, it's not optimal, but it is still an option to just gobble up the Corki and spin him out.
Right. I don't think that's what they're going to be using him for. I think they're just going to abuse him in the top lane and really gain those advantages that way. I think they have faith that Kobita will basically gap whoever is subbing in top lane for TD Blaze. And I think that's Vandral, right?
Yeah.
Based on what we see. And I think Vandral's just like their perennial sub. He doesn't really have a position he normally goes to. But looking at these bands, we see Echo and Yone band coming out. Very good bands to help keep that Corki safe and take away some comfort for TD Blaze. Corki is actually a very prio pick between both these teams. Both these teams favor it. Yeah, I think maybe what would you like to see in terms of response for TD Blaze into this Corki here?
Well, you're already so indexed into front to back with Thresh Aphelios, because you're just trying to hit the front line as Aphelios, because you just nuke everyone, especially with the new Lord Dominic's second item type build. Caitlyn is a strange answer to Aphelios. I don't think it's that great.
What this comp really just pivoted into was very interesting to me. It became a lot more of a poke comp.
Don't pick
very
Cassidy.
quickly. The Cassidy is a decent pick into Corki if he doesn't just get exploded early on. Like if Corki doesn't start snowballing, because Cassidy can't really do anything. Corki.
Yeah.
Levels.
I'm just worried with the Cassidy that Hecarim will just be out jungled by Trundle like super hard, because Cassidy obviously never has prio in lane. I've been looking at Vandrol's OPGG. It looks like he's a support jungler, so no real top lane games to speak of on this account, at least.
If we see the Shen come out, it does give more security to Aphelios, allows for engage for Hecarim and Cassidy some more security as well. I would like to just see TAA kind of index even harder into this poke though. I'm kind of wondering what they're gonna go here. Morgana, there it is.
All right, Kate Morg, honestly, pretty strong lane, pretty good in the Thresh. I still think I prefer Aphelios over Caitlyn, even with a strong support like combo. I just prefer the champion in general, but obviously TAA doesn't feel the same. So
if TAA is that confident in their bot lane, then this bully lane is going to be really hard for anything to happen. I mean, I really like TAA's comp. It feels like a little bit of comfort. Plus, it like transitions well through all phases of the game. Well, I'm kind of excited to see how they execute on it. TD Blaze is a little bit more keyed into playing into the late game, and if Caitlyn can pop off by that point, like before it gets to the late game, you might see like a really quick game.
yeah, I mean, it is a pretty snowbally comp on the side of TAA with Caitlyn. Obviously, one of the weaker mid-game champions. Unless she gets ahead very far early, which Aphelios shouldn't let her do. But
Right.
you never know, you never know. Thresh does have some issues with Morgana, you could say.
Yeah, that's kind of the understatement of the century. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. It's losers finals. You know, whoever loses here, they end up in third place.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the numbers, but I know for third place it's only $50.
Is it? I thought it was 40.
I don't know. It's 50%. Know that much. But, pull up the prize pool numbers right now. So whoever loses here will get the prize pool of $50, and then second place is $160, and first place is $330. So that's $110 jump by winning this series.
That is a very, very big difference.
Yeah, that's the difference between McDonald's and Olive Garden, right? So,
Yeah, of course. That's exactly how you should think about it. Food is the only currency.
Food is the only currency that matters. Yeah, never mind. As we're getting into this draft line, everybody's going where we kind of expected them to go. Are you at all surprised by the Sivir Seraphine ban?
Sivir's a little strange. I mean, Sivir Hecker, I mean, they're scared of playing against it, I guess. I mean, Tom Ken Trundle can use it pretty well, but I don't think I'd be too scared of a Sivir if I'm playing Aphelios. Doesn't really bully in lane, can't really do anything until like 25 plus minutes. Yeah, I mean, it's a little strange, but maybe they just were sniffing out something that Ashko Burr wanted to play.
Maybe they were sniffing out like a double spell shield comp or something.
Maybe.
But I feel like it would have just been better to ban the Morgana there instead. Knowing that you already had Thresh, and Sivir is in this high prio. maybe that's what they were aiming for, but we are headed into our first game of this best of 5 series. What do you expect in this early game?
Well, Kassadin is never gonna have Fryo, so I assume Trundle is gonna get at least 1 Scuttle Crab. I can see him getting 2 as well. I don't think Shen can move on Tahm Kench either, so the support should be there for Nick. I think Jur and Kobita can just group up to help him with any Scuttle Crab. Yeah.
Good. Good. All right, so we will be back with our first game as we head into the spectator delay here between TAA and TD Blaze.
Welcome back, everybody, to Runeterra Academy Sophomore Losers Finals, where we have TD Blaze taking on Team Ambition Aurora for a spot in the finals against Legends Outlaws. I am here with Red. This should be a pretty exciting series, I'd say.
I would say so. This is the whoever wins will be the Cloud representative for the finals in Sophomore, because these are both House Cloud teams. Fittingly enough, starting off with the Cloud Dragon.
True, Triple Cloud.
The Triple Cloud. And, I mean, I don't want to get into, like, predictions or anything. Okay, well, this is cute. But I don't want to get into predictions or anything. But it is interesting to see that there was 3 Cloud teams. And they're going to finish 3-4, and then maybe first or second in Sophomore. So Cloud was 100% dominated. I mean, Sophomore was 100% dominated by the Cloud House. It'll be interesting to see who the last representative is for that house.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that that extra $50 per team is pretty valuable, honestly, especially when that covers at least half the prize pool for most, or for senior at least.
It gets you free entry if you're a gold team.
Legit, and you don't even have to win.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of which, we are having our applications for the next season are open right now. I'll let you know that full transparency. Things are filling up, so if you haven't gotten your application in, I would do so as soon as possible.
Season 2 should be a pretty hype one, honestly. A lot of new features coming in, stuff like that, you know. Should be pretty competitive.
For sure. Standard laning phase start so far. You know, interesting that Hecarim started wolves and then went straight into blue, and then I mean, I'm not a jungler, so maybe that is the common path. But Trundle's starting off with a normal blue start, so we should see them meet not anytime soon. Actually, they should be heading towards opposite scuttles.
Yeah, which is I think that's what you need to do. I don't think TD Blaze really has any quote-unquote winning lanes. I think Caitlyn Morgana is pretty much essentially for the lane, and that's it. Shen, obviously, Tahm Kench is like pretty broken right now, so I don't think Shen will put up much of a fight into him. Does look like Trundle, it does have a bit of a quicker clear going this route as well. See this this Tahm Kench grasp damage doing some work. Caitlyn get a few auto attacks in as well.
Yeah, the trading patterns for Shen are going to be very like particular. You basically have to dodge the Tahm Kench Q, and then that's your chance to really go in and trade. But even still, it's not going to be very fruitful because of the whole gray health Tahm Kench carries as his passive. So I just want to farm up here and see if you can affect the other lanes without dying in this lane.
It's pretty rough for Corki to lose out on getting level 4 first. I definitely think Corki should just be full bullying this Kassadin. Okay, as you can see, Tahm Kench moved down on the minimap to help Trundle get that top scuttle. That is a very classic play. It looks like you might be going for a mid gank as well. Alright, Kite moving up. Jared will be taken down. Okay, Trundle's coming in. Looking for the pillar. We'll get it. Flashes away. Titan flash forward by Nick. Runs into Toxin, though. I don't know if they want this fight. This early game Hecarim damage is insane. Procs the Conqueror. Red buff ticking first blood over to Toxin. Does get the chase.
Oh.
Okay, Jared does find the Valkyrie out. So he will escape with his life. Pretty good overall. Wow, this top lane is not even fair.
It's not fun at all for him. We did see Kassadin invade bot side jungle and get that deep ward onto the red side wolves. Gave him a little confidence to play up, but then he completely forgot about the other side of the map and got ganked by Trundle. But luckily, Chrome was in the area, Ghost, and was able to, you know, turn that fight around.
Not a huge fan of this call start on Corki either. I think you need a little bit more to bully a Kassadin. I don't think Call gives you the attack damage and the extra health that you need to bully it out. Here comes the gank top. So Vandral lands the Shen taunt, knocks him out of the knock away. Toxin queuing forward. Oh, okay, didn't even shield. Then Toxin will pick up his second kill of the game. Already has the Sheen, so looking pretty good on this Hecarim so far.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go for a second to handle an administration issue with this game. You should see a pause coming in very soon.
All right.
Back.
So it looks like Aphelios will be having a slight farm lead in this game. Pretty good for starting Call as well. Doesn't get the extra health. Vandral is 6 though, so may be looking for a cross map play. Hasn't backed yet though, so it is a little rough. Chitin hits 6, jumps forward onto the Corki, gets a good chunk of his health. Jer sitting at half health, another Q forward. Here comes the W from the Cassidy, and it will solo kill onto Jer. Vandral forced to dash away from this Tahm Kench on Kobita. Yeah, so pretty good early game here for TD Blaze. They are already up 1,500 gold. It will be a Cloud Dragon, so teams may not look for that. Okay, good hook lands from Just Bobo, but Ashkelber will run out of range there. So Cassidy, you got to start the Twitch chat Monk S clock for hitting level 16. That is the OP Cassidy breakpoint. Looks like 6 will be coming in, maybe not after this wave, but maybe 2 more waves after this for the bot lane of TD Blaze. Here comes the Lantern gank, flash forward by Wonderworld, gets the root onto half sumo. Here comes the Black Shield, flashing forward by Toxin. He's under the turret. Here comes the root. Looks like, oh, he does get out of the turret, but Just Bobo follows his Q into the turret range. Wonderworld picks up the kill onto half sumo, but Nick is in the back now. Toxin will get the Shen shield coming on top. This is too far here for Nick, and a double kill for Wonderworld on this Aphelios with the call. And it looks like Vandral is just gonna be teleporting back up into the top lane to catch that big wave. Believe the pause will be coming in right now, so a little bit of a break from the action. So 7 minutes, we already have 6 kills, which is pretty expected here for the Sophomore League. That's about the average for a nice fast-paced game. Yeah. I will give you some information once I receive it on what this pause is all about. I believe I will get a ping shortly. All 10 people are lagging. Okay, that is a good Riot server good Riot server maintenance right there. We hope that will get resolved soon. I think I will be throwing it over to a quick break just between see if this pause can get resolved hopefully quickly in this best of 3 or best of 5 series, sorry. Yeah, we will be right back after a short break. Enjoy this banger music, of course, as we all love on Runeterra Academy, and yeah, be right back. World under a little bit of pressure here, but we'll just run away with the red gun. All right, continue your insight.
Oh, okay, I was going to say that while TAA is confident, whether or not they might not be as confident this game, TD Blaze thought, they said, and I quote, "We're up 5-1 with the scaling cup. It's impossible for us to lose." So, you know, these kinds of things come back to bite you in the ass when you say them. So, I would like to see how the game transpires from here.
Yeah.
Because Corki is no joke. Once he gets online at late stages of the game, if they make it to that point, he literally can 1v9. So.
Yeah, because even with the, you say we're ahead with a scaling comp, we can't lose. You still have to scale no matter what on that comp. Okay, here comes the ult from Wonderworld. We'll get the root onto Ashko Burr, but I think they'll just run away.
Very bold ult there. It didn't look, maybe a little bit miscommunication. Didn't
Toxin
look like was on the same page there.
Toxin might be caught out here. Gets hit with a bind. Okay, has the Shen on top. Toxin jumping forward. Okay, Vandal might die of this as well. That is not the way you want to use Hecarim ult or Shen ult. Just to die. Okay, good flash. Okay, Thresh, what are you doing? Oh, he's got to be lagging, right? Bobo's got to be lagging. He can't move right now. Okay, jumping forward, kiting on to Nick. Wonderworld doesn't get the root, gets spell immune. Okay, half sumo. Oh, here comes a stopwatch by a little bit of time in this fight. They are stacking up. Chitin will... Wonderworld actually picks up the kill. Vanderall will jump forward. Good hook from Bobo. Back from the lag spike. Wonderworld being taken down to 1 health. Flash forward by the Caitlyn over the wall. Jur is taken down. Flashes back over the wall. Chitin zoom. He's dead. Oh, yeah. Okay. Pretty good. Okay, not a shutdown. Okay, Bobo is stuck under the turret. I think Bobo might be the one lagging on the side of TD Blaze.
Okay, I think overall that was a 3 for 4 in advantage TAA. All things considered, it started off really rough for TD Blaze. They then just kind of ulted into Int, and then they gave over the huge shutdown for Hecarim. I cannot say that was absolutely worth at all. Bot lane didn't lose any waves, mid lane didn't lose any waves, and they gave over 2 shutdowns, and they lost out on the kill count. So definitely a greedy play for Heck for Toxin there.
Okay.
Even though it kind of looks good at some point.
Corki has package, so this is a very optimal time for TAA to fight. This is the one strength of Corki that most other mid laners do not have. The package is a huge team fight tool. Looks like the dragon will be taken down to 1,000 health. His smite comes through here for Nick. Good package. Wonderworld actually locked up. Shieldbell procs. Big ult will chunk them down to quarter health on Jir, but Toxin may be caught. He does have the ultimate available to get rid of that. I think it's called the Relentless Charge, is it not?
Who?
Hecarim.
Oh yeah, Toxin's E? No,
Hecarim.
Hecarim ult is...
You can hover over it.
Yeah, I know. Onslaught of Shadows, that's what
Onslaught of Shadows, okay.
Yeah.
So he does have that
Relentless Charges is E.
Okay, yeah. I knew it was a Hecarim ability. Okay, hook lands. Won't matter, this is a 4v2.
I have to question the shot calling there from TD Blaze. Didn't quite make sense to try and fight there when Shen had already made the decision to commit to top lane.
Oh wait, they're gonna be going on this. Toxin jumps forward, Channel on top of him. Here comes Morgana, will lock him up. It looks like they'll be focusing with Tom Kench. Okay, good flank by Chitin, jumps onto half sumo, has no stopwatch this time. And that okay, it looks like Vandal will live. Has the red buff taking on him, but the burn will not take him down, and a triple kill here for Wonderworld on Aphelios. 6 kills to his name now.
Complete overstay on TAA's part. They absolutely had the easy win after that fight. They could have just gotten the 2 turret plates and out, but they got greedy, tried to take the whole turret, and they got punished for it big time.
Yep. Okay. Jur is taking a little bit of damage. This will be an Everfrost Kassadin. That is the typical build. I have seen some Ludens come through, but I think, honestly, you just rather have the utility from Everfrost. Just lock down Corki and Morgana. As well as Caitlyn, of course. So 0-0-8 here for Vandal on the Phil top game.
I mean, very good play. I mean, it helps when you have a Cassidon and a Philios.
True. And a Hecarim to jump on.
Yeah, a Hecarim to jump on. But I gotta say, both teams are not playing very clean. Not really what we would expect from these teams so far. Both kind of just throwing away leads, giving over free shutdowns for no reason. This Tom Kench poke is very cancer. I can't imagine laning against it.
What do you mean? It only heals him for like 25% of his health.
Yeah, exactly. But what we are seeing is that there's a little bit over a 3k lead for TD Blaze here. They are sitting very comfy, but I do think that this gameplay is going to have to clean up if for both sides if they want to carry this, finish this out, because not very good play so far at all. Maybe some game one jitters.
Yeah, this is a Medjai's Cassidon as well, so that is a snowball or bust item. It's pretty gold efficient. I think even after like 5 stacks, it's like gold efficient. I mean, we'll see how it goes. It has the tier in the back pocket as well on 273 stacks. It's like Just Bobo will be looking for a hook. Doesn't find a victim right away. Wonderworld, we in this bush, doesn't get an auto off, has the shield bow. Looks like he's going for the Hurricane second, which is pretty normal. I think I would rather see the Lord Dominic's.
Getting gold down there.
Yeah, Tom Kench for his Cassidon. This is a very interactive matchup, you could say. It is just infinite healing versus infinite mana. Yeah, it looks like the second Herald's going to be started up by TD Blaze. No real surprise, have the top prio on their side.
I think if you're Shen, this is the point in the game where you're no longer alting Hecarim. I think keeping on top of either Cassidon or Philios will 100% net you the win. Philios will be literally unkillable with the Shen on top of him, and the Immortal Shield Bow. And Cassidon can help you get into the backline if that's what you really need. Right now, TD Blaze is sitting very prettily. If Shen is using his ults correctly, I just don't see how they can lose.
Yeah, Trundle sitting at 0-4. Just finished the Divine Sunder. Does lose a lot of value. I mean, Shen is a pretty good ult target. Steal a lot of stats away. Chitin and Kobita, the 2Ks of this game, are having a real good time here in this bot lane. I think Cassidon is overall pretty happy to just keep getting free farm and levels. So looks like the package will be picked up for this next Ocean Dragon. A good timer here for TAA to take a fight.
Yeah, it's almost like Riot designed it to be up for every dragon.
Yeah, it is a very great passive. Looks like the Herald will be coming in. Pretty good macro here from the side of TD Blaze. Chitin dodges out on the bind. Oh, looks like they're going in. Toxin. Oh, huge ult from Aphelios, actually. Okay, Toxin and Vandal tanking up the entire back line. Wonderworld walking his way forward. May not have the damage, actually. Jur gets taken out by Chitin. Big Caitlyn ult comes by. Blocked away by Vandal. A big root on the Nick as well. Black Shield does come out. Okay, Kobita jumping into the back line. I don't think that's where you want to be. Cassidon on Nick does get the ultimate on top of him. And Ashko Burr is the last member standing here on the side of Team Ambition Aurora.
Yeah, I think actually Caitlyn got out of that fight way too quickly. She went over the wall with the flash, and her DPS was just cut down by so much because of the lack of range that she could get onto these targets. She could have easily killed the Shen. I know she was afraid, but Cassidon actually turned on to Corki. She had all this time to free fire and get some damage down, and actually Hecarim and Shen were actually too deep. It could have been actually a one fight for TAA if she didn't get so scared, I think.
Yeah, the package definitely wasn't optimal either. I think he just ulted away from the Cassidon that was trying to one-shot him, which is definitely not the optimal use for it. Cassidon now on 20 pages in the book as well.
Corki called the Hecarim engage, and he engaged through Hecarim's engage. And then ran off into the jungle, fighting Cassidon.
I thought he patched out into the jungle, but either way, I mean, pretty good team fight there for TD Blaze. Aphelios got a ton of damage with that flamethrower ult. I believe he hit all 5 people, which is a pretty bonkers amount of damage with the items he has. I'll go back and clip that. That was a lot of damage. That was at least 2,000 overall damage with one ult, which is very balanced. 200 years, by the way. Okay, looks like Koita might be in trouble in the spot lane as well. Everfrost comes by, rooted. Do they have the damage to kill this Kench? Okay, good silence actually. Okay, Kobita. Okay, and an unstoppable Kassadin. Now has 24 pages in this book, level 13 already. Don't think Vanderall's gonna have a good time facing a Corki as well.
It's getting a little ugly here, PBS. It's about a 6k gold lead. But the shining light is that TD Blaze's macro hasn't been very good. They haven't had really good wave control so far. Therefore, they're not knocking down these turrets. They've only gotten 2 so far, even with such a massive gold lead. So a lot of gold can be taken back on TAA side. But it's going to be tough because now they can never fight a straight up 5v5.
Yeah, looks like Aphilos is also going to be going for the Infinity Edge third. I definitely would prefer the Lord Dominix when you're going against Trundle and Tom Kench. Maybe not too worried about Trundle's tankiness at this point in the game, but it is definitely a very efficient item on Aphilos, who hits multiple targets in a fight and mainly wants to hit the front line. Okay, Toxin might be a little caught out here between Jer and Nick. Or he could just one-shot the Corki.
W.
Okay, here's a shot. Good flash wave by Jared. Toxin just absolutely deleted here by the Morgana ult. Vanderall will get knocked up as well by the TK, and looks who will get the kill to Ash Bird. Oh wait, big bind actually. Okay, Wonderworld will die here. No lantern available.
That's Baron.
Yes, it should be. I mean, Caitlyn's pushing the mid wave out. They will get the mid turret. Just Bubble, kind of an interesting flash, will land. Okay, you can see that lag right there. Just Bobo will get taken out. Okay, Chitin will be running away now. Has the blue buff, so 640 mana ult, not really a big deal. No. This is a 24 Medjai's shutdown.
There's no way they catch him. There's no way.
You don't think so? You don't think Kavita's just gonna waddle behind this turret?
They are. This is unbelievable. They could have gotten Baron here. They are going to get the mid turret and waste 45 seconds chasing the Kassadin for no reason. Everybody's back up. They can no longer take it. Yeah, but such a bad macro call.
They're gonna catch Kassadin, right?
No.
Here comes the shadow on top as well. Double Everfrost root. Nick's gonna get absolutely one shot. Has no magic resist. Chitin also gonna get Ruta. Actually gets the buffer through the Kassadin. Also gets away. Gale Force will take it down from the Caitlyn. A big shutdown. Not onto a bad person. A Toxin once again caught out in the trap chain. Okay, gets the ultimate out, but Morgana chasing after. One world good sidestep. May not want to walk through this poke. Caitlyn Corki, definitely a pretty good duo at just locking someone down and poking them to death from halfway across the map.
Yeah, that Hecarim couldn't move for a solid 5 seconds. That must have been very awful to experience. Still ended up living though. Yes, again, the overchase onto the Kassadin was... They did get him eventually. They knocked off 9 of those down. Be all end all.
Yeah, pretty decent.
I mean, I feel like Baron might have been better.
Oh, is that Shirelia's? Okay, they really want to get to this dragon. I believe Corki is picking up the package. Yeah, with that move speed, he is definitely having the package available for this fight. Will be the Dragon's Soul Point for TD Blaze. We'll see if TA Ken turns around. Yeah.
Hecarim and Shen don't have ulti.
Did just finish his Derek, so he has a little bit more survivability in this fight. Aphelios is like 400 gold away from Infinity Edge as well. Okay. Okay, there goes half of Kassadin's mana.
Here's the thing. Kassadin did such a good job there in making TAA reposition there. They no longer feel safe in their own jungle. And TD Blaze has now set up a pretty good line here for an engage. They bought enough time for Hecarim's ulti to come back up. Shen's ulti is back up. This is a really good play by Kassadin.
Yeah, TA has to start the dragon here. They can't wait for the Corki package to fall off. As a super important teamfight tool, they have to go or do the dragon right now, or they are just going to run out of this package.
They gotta burst it. They gotta burst it. Oh.
Okay, here comes the package on the backline. Gets locked down, actually. Wonderworld does get the kill onto Corki. Toxin in the back. Big Shen, big shields. Does get the smite as well. So third dragon going over. Vanderall, big taunt in the backline. Wonderworld free hitting on the field. Stops into the trap. Tom Catch will get taken down by the Thresh. Oh, Caitlyn actually finds the kill. Actually, Trundle found the kill, but will be an overall 3 for 4, as well as the dragon going over to the side of TD Blaze.
Yeah, so 2 for 4 actually, but again, mixed calls. Like, some of them wanted to burn down the dragon, some people were engaging. It didn't make sense at all. Corki instead should have positioned himself in a way where he could have cut off the enemy team instead of engaging straight into them. He could have positioned behind the dragon pit, jumped over, created a kind of pseudo rumble ulti, cutting off their entrance into the dragon, and then helped them burn down the dragon, but instead he just inted into the backline for no reason. Really questionable TAA macro play so far.
Yeah, it is always tempting to go for the super dive Corki that just one-shots everybody with the package, but you do have to look at it as kind of a rumble ult where you're just trying to zone out the opponents to get into the pit. That wasn't the case in that fight, so Jur just got instantly taken down. Shield bow isn't enough to keep him alive in the backline. Aphelios now done the Infinity Edge, will just be nuking pretty much everybody on the side of TAA. Maybe not Tom Kench yet, but Trundle is definitely not a tank right now.
Right, and sometimes that hero play by Corki is the right play. The problem was they are trying to even up the dragon score. They don't want to let TDB get to 3 dragons because then it makes it so that they have to fight him heads up again. You don't want to fight him heads up in the position that they're in. They wanted to cut him off, burn down the dragon, which they easily could have done with Corki Caitlyn, and you know, finish it and get out. But they decided not to. They decided to take the engage, and after that, it was just over.
Oh, Wonderworld actually kind of in a weird spot. Gets hit by the bind as well. Lantern comes on top. Wait, he's not dead yet. Okay, here comes the shield. Flashbolt will have to flash over the wall. Caitlyn will find another Gale Force kill. And meanwhile, 3 people are pushing top for the side of TD Blaze, so a bit of a split fight. Cassidon, I believe, has all of his ult stacks up. Good bind. I don't think he's too worried. Vanderal will get slowed out. Waiting for the pillar here to come through from Nick. Good flash here from Kobita. Forces the flash out of Vanderal. Chitin might be looking in the back. Oh, another bind lands, actually. It is a Mandate Morgana, so it is a little bit of extra magic damage. Good knockup. Oh, the buffer from Chitin. I believe that was blind, so that is just a lucky buffer, I'd say. He is going around the world now.
Wasted on this guy. He's waiting for his cooldowns. He's out of mana. He cannot Argon. Oh, but he failed one of them.
Yeah, Chitin now down to 3 pages in the book. You might want to sell that one now. I don't think you're getting any value from it.
It's no longer worth it. You have to sell it. Put that into you know, maybe some stocks. Let it accumulate some growth.
Yeah, that is.
It's not doing anything for you right now.
That is definitely not diamond hands. That is gold hands, as we say in the sophomore league. Bobo is in a bit of a weird spot here. Forced to use Australia's already. We'll be up in time for the next dragon in a minute 30 seconds. So as long as nobody gets caught out.
Caitlyn is absolutely enormous right now. Rookie package is about to be up. They need to reset now. TAA needs to reset now. Dragon is coming up. This is the most important dragon of this game, like by a large margin. You can, I mean, I know it's tempting to answer the midway, but you've got to get in position to get this vision down for the dragon so you could contest for it correctly. Corki is top lane right now.
Yeah, I mean, he has teleport, so it's not the end of the world for him to be up here, but definitely isn't really helping the cause for vision. Chitin's also up here getting the blue buff, which is very, very essential on this late game. Cassidon is level 15. Let me do a level check here. He is quarter way to 16. So someone get their watch out. It is almost 16 o'clock for the Cassidon.
Yeah.
It is almost bedtime here for TAA.
Yeah, for sure. But Corki is about to get his package. The problem is they're no longer in position to contest vision. TD Blaze has all of the prio right now. The only way, and Tom Kench is answering top, which he really can't do because of Shen ulti. He'll have to TP in response to Shen ulti. Maybe he's looking to interrupt it, which is actually not a bad play. Now that I think about it, chasing him down might be the play here.
I just worry for the side of TAA here without their main tank in the fight. Nick is not really a frontliner right now with these two items.
Shen's looking to ulti. Expect Hecarim engage.
Yeah, Jer in the back line with his Corky package. Has almost 3 items.
Okay, has the
Looking
TP now.
Okay, here it comes, down to 3k. Here comes the TP here
Oh,
from Kobita. And, okay, big shields on the Toxin. Big, actually huge package into the back. Bobo will get taken down. Nick, Chitin actually finding the kill as well. Half Sumo will get taken down by Cassin as well. Here comes the teleport here from Vanderall. A little bit late. Wonderworld still alive. Chitin will get taken down. Actually, Chitin will be taking down Ashko. Okay, good knock up. Good silence, good chaunt, and it will be Kobita falling down to Vanderall. Pretty unfortunate that Vanderall got it with the Magi, but
TA looking to push mid here.
TA actually got the dragon.
Yeah, they did, and that's the only shining light of that situation, because that spit out of Wonderworld towards Ash's face really didn't make much sense to me. With Cassin still alive, it was all about
another ult might actually kill Half Sumo. That is not a healthy Morgana, and Chitin will find the ace onto the Morgana.
Will they get the inhib here though?
I don't think so.
Look like it.
Yeah, Cassin and kind of the mana.
Dragon. I mean, for Baron.
Yep, Baron is not a bad option here. Not a huge amount of wave clear on the side of TA. I mean, Karki has the package, or sorry, the missiles, but Caitlyn, not much wave clear to speak of. Just a lot of single target damage with that build.
This is a small thing that I want to point out to people that are lower elo, but if you notice how Cassin back, he went through the mid lane and walked far enough back so that he wouldn't be spotted by minions to recall safely. What he could have done instead is him and Shen could have walked through the topside jungle, used the sweeper to clear out any type of vision, and get that early vision priority for that Baron that they're going to be threatening right now. But instead he went back, he provided nothing in terms of vision control, and now TAA can walk safely into the jungle because they know no one's there.
Okay, here comes the engage on the Wonderworld, gets a knock up. It forces the stopwatch out. Just Bobo will be looking for the clear. Channel will be topping on top of the Aphelios. Gets gobbled up by the Tom Kench here, but Nick in the backline can't really survive here to Vanderall. Too much damage. Wonderworld once again still alive, and that will be the Tom Kench also going down. So a double kill here for Wonderworld, and I believe that is GG. I don't think Caitlyn is able to stop. Cassin is stopping the backs. Does not want Caitlyn to get out. Yeah.
Take count of the enemy's items before you engage on them. If they had seen the stopwatch, maybe they wouldn't have gone for that desperation play. They weren't exactly out of this game, but they definitely forced a little too hard.
Yeah, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so a shutdown.
It's over. We're not going to see any miracle plays here.
White gun Aphelios, pretty fast at taking turrets, you could say.
Yeah, and you know, it wasn't, the game ended with like an AK gold lead, but it wasn't exactly like a demolish, right? It felt like TD Blaze was in control the whole time, but TAA definitely had chances to get back into that game. They just kind of had some questionable macro decisions that really hurt them overall, and that's what led to their loss. Because TD Blaze blew, they threw. They straight up threw. And TAA had a chance to come back into the game, and through, I would say, really bad macro, they threw the game.
So whoever that was in TSM, CLG versus TSM esports notification, of course. Whoever is in chat asking why I like Aphelios so much, if you just look at the damage charts, you will be able to see why I think that. Especially when Caitlyn had so many items and kills that game. You definitely see the value here of the Aphelios. Pretty much just a better Caitlyn, to be honest.
Yes. I'm going to let you take over here, PVS. I got to handle some administration issues with this series, but good luck.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one. Yeah, so game one going over to the side of TD Blaze. We'll find a 1-0 lead in this best of 5 series. We will be right back after a short break, and I will let you know on any info on the series if in the Twitch chat. Things are developing as we go with these Riot server lag spikes, but yeah, we will see you after a short, hopefully short break for game 2. Welcome back to Runeterra Academy. That was a longer break than we had hoped, but hopefully the issues have been resolved. Game 2 going in here. TD Blaze did take the first game in a pretty decent fashion. I mean, they got the pretty fed Corki and Aphelios. I'm still here with Red. We are through the ban phase pretty much in this second draft. Yeah.
Yep. And some changes. We noticed TD Blaze actually banning out the Shen, which was so crucial to their success last game. And then TAA banning out the Tom Kench. We didn't get the sides confused, did we? Because these bans look a little weird.
They should be right. TAA is right side.
Should be right. So first pick Volibear, coming out very early. Not that surprising. There was banned last series, but they dropped it for the Kench ban. And so TD Blaze just pounced on that. Very versatile champion Volibear is. He can be played top or jungle, but we should see him in the jungle here. Unless you think differently, TVS.
Isn't that a Toxin favorite? Volibear?
Oh, it is. Toxin does play Volibear jungle. I did forget about that.
I assume that's probably where it's going to be going. Karma, also one of those flexible picks. Can go mid, can go top, can go support. I have seen it bot lane before. Like, I've played it. It's not actually that bad. But, okay, it looks like it's going to be a blind Wukong.
And Kobita is a Wukong-like monster. It is his most picked champion this season. He's absolutely dominated on it. So it's not surprising to see it come out here, especially paired with the Karma.
Yep, it is a little bit of monkey business. This game, you could say,
Oh,
a
God.
little bit of monkeying around on the
Solo
side of Team
cast
Ambition
now.
Aurora.
Solo cast
No,
now.
it's okay, man.
Doing
It's
this anymore.
okay.
I'm
It's all
out.
right. Your favorite
I'm out.
champs in the game.
Yeah, I didn't actually leave.
Yeah, I figured not.
Ziggs getting locked in for TD Blaze here. And what would you like to see paired with this Ziggs? You are a resident Ziggs expert.
Of course. Well, I don't know if it's going mid yet, but I definitely think Ziggs' better bot lane just pretty much makes every ADC's life impossible, and they hate themselves after laning against it. I don't like that.
Well, I gotta say, Just Bobo is does favor Thresh, so it's not surprising to see the comfort pick come out here. But also, Wonderworld does play Ziggs bot, so I don't think we'll see it mid. I haven't seen Chitin play it all season, so I do expect that to be the bot lane and the jungle posted up here. What would you like to see in response from TAA?
All right, so obviously nobody plays the real Ziggs counters, aka Xerath, Vel'Koz,
Corky again.
Syndra, Victor.
It's fortunate.
MF, don't like it. Can't match the push from Ziggs. Can't match the poke.
I love it.
No, I don't
Oh
like it.
no, I love it because you know why? With all this lag, you need to pick something that's easy to execute on. Wukong Misfortune is extremely easy to execute on.
Maybe.
Now, if the lag goes away and we have a straight up regular 5v5, then yeah, it's not very good. Yeah, I get that. It's not very good in the Ziggs. But due to the circumstances, this could be a very niche situation where it could be like extremely good.
Yeah, obviously neither of these teams prepared for a lagged series, so see how they adapt to this this meta of the lag laggy sophomore losers. I don't know what they call it. The lag series, I guess. I don't know.
EAA banning out the Yone. This time the Cassin. Last time they banned out
Lilia.
Assassin.
I
Focusing
guess
jungle with Skarner Lilia ban.
I guess they do need some AP, but I don't think
I feel
Lilia would be
like-
the pick.
Nick has played like Xin Fiddlesticks. I mean, Elise is banned. He's
Wait, just
played
pick
the
Fiddle.
Diana.
Fiddle's broken.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh wait,
he
never
could play
mind.
Fiddle here. Olaf.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I'm not a huge Olaf fan. I know C9 players, C9 fans love Olaf for whatever reason, because of Blabber. But
Vroom vroom, go
not
fast.
I'm not a big fan of Olaf. I think he's pretty useless after a certain point in the game. And he just serves as a distraction that just gets blown up pretty quickly. Tristana here, though, being hovered from TD Blaze. Now,
Could go mid.
that would be quite interesting. Probably is going to go mid, if I had to take a guess.
I don't think you want to play Tristana into MF. MF actually has like a pretty good early game into Tristana.
Here's the thing: they're going to be blinding either one into mid lane because they haven't
True.
revealed their mid lane over for TAA. The Trundle pick, not in love with it here.
Yeah, this would be a very, very odd Trundle pick considering there's no like true tank. Okay, look like he's gonna go through. So
Yeah, I think I like the cheesiness of Ziggs Trundle, because nobody can really run away from you. But overall, it doesn't really do much. I get the idea of for like peeling off the Olaf and cutting off his engage, but with the Karma on top of him, I think the bigger worry is actually more the Wukong than the Olaf. I'm not a big fan of this Trundle pick at all.
you saw how useless the Trundle was last game, and that's when he had a true tank the ult in the Shen.
Now the Lissandra is very poggers here, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It works really well with their comp. It basically nullifies Ziggs or Tristana. No matter what Trundle does, he can't really stop Lissandra from getting onto the backline and just ulting herself. And while everybody's distracted by Lissandra, Misfortune is just raining down over the top, and Wukong is flanking from behind. Now, they do have the Ziggs synergy with Volibear. Volibear can go deep, and Ziggs can Kobe over him. But if Volibear does go too deep, which we have seen time and time again from these sophomore junglers, they often go way too deep with their engages. It's going to be hard for anybody else to catch up, like really hard. So I wouldn't be surprised to see TAA come out with the win in this one. I really like their comp much better than TD Blazers.
Yeah, I mean, Lissandra, if you're looking for an easy to execute champion, that is literally what comes to mind. You just jump in, press alt, and Zanya's, and you are permanently alive for about 6 seconds in a fight.
Yeah, you W Zanya's, of course.
Well, no. You alt.
No, you W Zanya's.
You W, then alt, then Zanya's.
Oh.
You gotta root them and then alt.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, they're Division 1 second seed.
Oh, whoops.
Doofus.
Bro, these divisions got me confused. With the double team ambition teams? I don't know, man.
Now, that being said, that does bring us up to a good point that these teams have played each other in a best of 3 before, and TD Blaze won 2-1, and it was very close. Very close. Serious. I was actually hoping that they would play each other again, and it is nice to see that they are facing each other once again. TAA is looking to seek revenge over TD Blaze because TD Blaze did take down their sister team last week, TAE, in 4 games in a series that probably should have went 5 games. Let's be honest. That was kind of a crazy ending. If you guys haven't seen it, you should check it out on the YouTube channel. And PBS, you dropped the ball. You didn't start up the prediction here.
Yeah, because we're not in the select yet.
That's true. You didn't drop the ball. Yes, you can bet on this game. When we get into client draft, we will. It looks like EAA's mid has D, and he's reconnecting right now.
We can't have one clean best of 5 series. Can we swap our roster? I haven't encountered that one before.
I haven't either. Because drafting is based on the people that are in the lobby, right? And you do pick band based on that. So, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we'll hopefully have a quick little solution for the client issues. Jer, I think it's Jer, is having some internet issues here. They may swap out their mid laner, so hopefully we can get into this game as quickly as possible.
Looks like TD Blaze is okay with swapping out the mid laner here. So we're not going to see Jer in mid lane. We're going to see someone else.
Yeah, it looks like it's Ash Gober.
Yeah, it looks like Ash Gober is going mid lane, Sumo going support after that booty coming in for ADC. Really quick change.
Yep.
So that's gonna change some things. I'm not sure how that really does change the dynamic of the whole team comp, because we don't really know how comfortable these people are on these champions. But maybe Ash is a Lissandra prodigy. Who knows?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they don't play mid at all, but I mean, it is Lissandra. I mean, you should be able to find some value no matter what. Yeah, just root the entire enemy team. It's no real big deal. Yeah, I mean, I think you put any AD carry on most just hard engaged champs, they'll probably know what to do as long as it's just a press R type of champion.
Yes.
Hopefully this lobby gets started up quick, because it is 9:40 and we're just about to head into game 2. Mm-hmm. We're in for a late one if it goes 5 games.
Yeah, these riot issues have really set us back about an hour, unfortunately. But you know what? It's been fun, I'm here with my boy, PBS.
Of course.
We're having a great time,
It's a nice, great day outside today, and I am sitting here in the basement casting League of Legends, so of course it's a great day.
And it's, it's 9:40 for you, but it's 6:40 for me, so suck it, loser.
It is a West Coast buff.
Yeah.
Or West Side.
Okay, so we're into the client draft.
Hog roll, game 2.
Game 2 finally. Big channel points coming out in the chats today. It's very interesting to see.
I gotta predict right now. And I encourage everyone else to predict on which team they think is gonna win as well. We really love those RA points coming into the prediction box. We'll have some rewards coming eventually for them, probably in season 2.
Yes.
But yeah, so you should start hoarding those while you can.
Build them up now. Build them up now. They're too important. They're gonna do like cool stuff later. I don't know what it's gonna be. It's definitely gonna be cool.
Of course.
And if you want us to have more emotes than the singular emote that we have now, go ahead. Use those Twitch Primes right now, baby.
Twitch Primes and follows, anybody?
I have so many emotes lined up. Can't use any of them because Twitch hates us. So use those Twitch Primes, baby. We'll get some more emotes in here.
I'm working on getting this better TTV as well. So hopefully you'll be able to use the text ones as well. So
oh yeah.
that should be very exciting.
Yeah.
All right, looks like it's gonna be Tristana mid, which is what we expected. I don't think you want to send it bot into the what they pick.
I mean,
MF.
It's a little early. You can always do little swaps. Swapperoos,
Of course. But, I mean, I think Tristana can push into Lissandra a little bit. Lissandra honestly hasn't seen too much play after the initial rework. What are they called? The Thralls, I believe they're called, for her passive. They honestly they can wipe up a team fight after it's done.
They are completely busted if you don't pay attention to them. They will destroy you. And if you play Abraham, good job. You just won the game. That looks under.
True. Just stay mid and just keep queuing.
Yep.
OP.
They're really gross. But yeah. So, any quick predictions before we hop into break?
Well, I put 500 points on TD Blaze. I got the 21k, so I am always biased towards the Ziggs team. It's because big Ziggs fan, and there's no Aphelios, so I can't be biased towards that either. So I think TD Blaze is going to keep the momentum going. I'm also worried about the internet for TAA. That's always an external force to worry about.
For sure. I want to see some wombos. If I could see Lissandra and Misfortune pop off, I will be a very happy boy.
True. Some Twitch clips, anybody?
Yeah, true. I mean, we've got some very clip-worthy things happening in this split, but people are a little slow in the chat, man. They're not very quick on the Twitch clip. There's no clipper and shippers here.
Exactly.
So, all right, with that, we'll send it off to our break for spectator delay, and we will come back with Game 2 between Team Blaze and Team Ambition Aurora.
Welcome back to Runeterra Academy Sophomore Losers Finals. We're at TD Blaze up 1-0 in this series. I'm still here with Bread, back for game 2. I know you're excited about this extra long series, extra late series we got going on.
Oh yes, my fiance just told me how lovely it is that I'm going to be unavailable for the next 4 hours. On a more serious note,
30 seconds until minions
big stakes here. We should reiterate the stakes, right?
Yep.
Whoever loses gets third place. Be all end all. That's $50. I mean, that is the entry fee.
Yeah, you get your entry fee back.
But the winner here, it's guaranteed at least $160.
That
That's
is
insane.
split between 5 people, assuming you do that. I'm not very good at math. I believe it.
32.
Okay, $32 each. That's a pretty good meal if you're from the US at least.
For sure. Oh, big stakes here, and you know, like I said before, both Cloud teams, you know, so in terms of Cloud House, you can't lose here.
No, you can
just
only
get the
lose here.
best. Well, no, I mean, like, you're gonna get the better team to represent you in the finals versus Legends Outlaws next week.
True.
Yeah, very standard start. I should be able to see these two junglers meet at the top scuttle. This Ignite, though, from Tristana, I wonder how much use she's actually going to get out of that. I'm not a big fan of it.
It is a little weird. There isn't a ton of healing on the side of Team Ambition Aurora. Obviously, it
actually
has the
would've
damage,
preferred-
but
Yeah, I would have preferred if she went a little more defensive, to be honest.
I just think teleport is broken. I think you just take teleport or
Yeah,
like
for
exhaust
sure.
or something.
Yeah, but if you're going to pick a
Oh.
combat one, I would think you would want to go sub-defensive.
There's also some.
But maybe...
Oh no!
Oh, jeez.
Not again. Wait,
Okay.
that was a short pause.
That means we're closer to real time
Okay,
than...
level 2 trade
than
here
we
from
were
Kobita.
before.
Vanderall not gonna have a good time in that level 1 mix-up, you could say.
For sure. I mean, this is what you get for picking Trundle top.
Oh no! Here
mean-
comes these again.
We've frozen.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's take stock of some things. Right now, Lissandra's down about a wave.
Yeah.
Volibear scooped Raptors, so he's about a camp behind right now.
Yeah, Volibear doesn't need to. Oh, actually, good hook from Bobo. Double Ignite's coming out here. Bobo's getting really low. Has to flash away. Alts after that booty actually going to take him down. Also, good
I mean,
poke
he
coming through
definitely
from
got after
Sumo.
that booty there.
Yeah, he was going for the booty in that first blood exchange. MF is definitely the champion you do want to have fed if you're on this comp.
Oh, for sure. And this
Oh.
is a classic...
Here comes Toxin. Has a flash forward. Kobita, I think you're dead here. Here's the flash follow by Vandral. So 1 for 1 now in this game.
I gotta say, this is the biggest strength of Volibear, and I talked about this last time, and if you're gonna gank early on Volibear, you just have to flash. And when you do, you're gonna get the kill.
Yeah.
It's almost guaranteed.
Same
every time.
concept as Udyr. Just flash bear slap. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it is a bear slap.
Oh, getting in the top
Okay,
scuttle.
Nick gonna get slowed from that thunderstorm. Tristana actually
Tristana
jumps in
turned
on
on the
Tristana. A little bit of a miscommunication there, I'd say. Doesn't get the kill onto Lysandra, but Toxin will get chased down here by Nick. Tristana now on a bit of an odd spot. Wonderworld actually gonna get rooted up by the Karma Chain. I think he's...
Dead?
Oh, good flash away, actually. It does just barely squirm away from that death. Chitin
And a little
does
tip
have to
for,
jump.
little tip for Misfortune players. Auto and then Q.
True.
You get both. You don't have to pick one or the other.
The
if
Q
she
does
did that
cancel
there,
the
she
auto
would've-
animation, so pretty OP.
I mean, yeah, so, would have definitely killed the, Ziggs there if she had done that, but, okay. We all make mistakes, right? Right now we're sitting at 2-2. 400k, I mean, not 400k,
400k
but 400
gold.
gold.
Phew.
400 gold lead for, CAA here, and that is basically all in the Misfortune, I would assume.
I'm gonna say
Misfortune
100k
and
per
all.
minute.
Hey, man. We're in a different breed of game, you know?
Oh, it looks like it's even now.
Yeah, looks
Although
like it.
absolutely massive waves top and bot. So That
Yes.
won't stay for long.
About a 500 gold lead on Tristana here. About a 300 gold lead on both the ADC and the support here.
Yeah, support gold lead is very important in these games, as you know. Karma, huge carry in these games. MF actually gonna miss a few minions.
Karma gold lead is a little important, you know. Gotta say.
Charlie is pretty good at him, so yeah, she could definitely abuse that. MF's still missing quite a few minions out of this wave, actually.
This
is another one. Okay, Wonderworld. Okay, it does drive it in the chart, but I think the lantern will come through. Nick's here. Wait. Throws the axe way wide. Okay, Slow's gonna come through again. Nick gonna get hooked under the turret. Wonderworld squirming away from the Ignite, and the press the attack proc will get it, but a trade back. Just Bubble will get the kill onto Nick, so a 1-for-1, but the support did pick up the kill, so a little less impactful, you could say.
I don't know where that axe was going, but it definitely wasn't at the Ziggs. And you know, if he had thrown that a little better, we'd be talking about a 1-for-0 there. But instead, traded 1-for-1. Good counterplay by Just Bobo there, getting the trade kill, and you know, not too much loss on the bot side, honestly.
Yeah, always got to be a little bit careful when you're diving a Thresh. That is a lot of CC coming through with the hook and flay slow, so always dangerous.
Setting up a freeze on the bot side, but it's not going to work.
That's not going to freeze.
Yeah,
That's going to be a slow push, which I don't think you want to be stuck in.
Yeah, exactly. That was my point here. It's not going to work.
Okay, Toxin taking another pretty bad fight.
I know Nick is covering for his top laner here, but I actually think it's better to just start heading towards bot side, towards that dragon. He has a much easier time taking it than Volibear does early on.
Yeah, Mountain Dragon actually pretty good for both these teams. They both have two pretty solid frontliners each, so pretty big value coming into that Mountain Dragon.
Just know if you're a jungler, you don't have to babysit your lanes. You can just tell them to play under turret, like Wukong was there, right there, and while you get something else on the map. But I like the idea. You know, gotta be there for your homies, right?
Of course. So dead even on gold. Okay, he's not 6 yet, but looks like a lantern gank is in order.
He does not have flash though.
Bobo has flash.
Both the bot laners do. Yeah, but Volibear doesn't.
Okay, hook gonna land nowhere near. Wonderworld actually gonna maybe die to Karma. Okay, here comes the thunderstorm. Good flash away from Boudet.
We're gonna chase here.
Okay, 3-on-3 here. Nick running forward. Another axe goes wide. Okay, Nick into the front line, gets hooked up. Wonderworld will go down, but Nick will actually be alive. Karma shields are huge. Bobo double kill here on the side of Team Ambition Aurora.
That axe must have been made of unobtainium. That thing hit so hard to finish off that kill, but really good counter games from Nick there.
Oh, big jump from Kite
on mid. I'm thinking Ash is a little scared there. Probably could have traded that with her ulti up.
Yeah, you look at this mid farm. That is a little bit worrying, you could say.
Yep, but we see TAA starting up the dragon here. Gonna get it with no issues whatsoever.
Yep.
To reflect on that bottom counter gank, I really don't think you should really be going for that if Volibear does not have ulti or flash. It's really hard for him to get that stun off and follow up on somebody that does have flash. So once he overcommitted that far, it was just a very easy cleanup for Olaf.
Yeah, Volibear is deceptively not tanky before he gets his first item.
It's not deceptive. I mean, if you play Volibear, you know that guy is squishy. So, I mean, yeah, for people who aren't familiar with Volibear, he is deceptively squishy.
Like, you could probably compare it to, like, Kayn. Like, that's probably, like, the same tankiness.
Yeah. He can be paper, especially when he gets behind, he is just paper.
Yeah.
And right now, he's pretty far behind. About 3
here comes the slow, down. Actually. Okay, the Montreux will not land. Actually, MF might be a little bit too far forward here. Good hook, landing onto Half Sumo. But level 6 on the side. Oh, here comes the bomb. Okay, Comet not up. Half Sumo will just sprint. And that does dodge the bomb as well. Okay, another jump forward from Chitin. Hail of Blades proc going absolutely crazy in that trade.
Yeah, I feel like Ash is kind of dropping the ball in this lane. I feel like her itemization is very strange. Her trading patterns is a little too.
Oh, that's a lot of
powerful.
damage here. Trundle will come back to heal some of it up and steal away the stats. But yeah, Vandral is now out of mana and
Kobita
has no
kind of
health.
flubbed
Nyx
that.
is here. Okay, finds Toxin in the side as well. Toxin, wait, he's going for the kill instead of just going over the wall. Has to flash away. That'll be a follow flash from Nick. So trade for flash and flash.
Yeah, Wukong kind of flubbed that play. He meant to E and then ulti, but actually.
Oh, Wonderworld's actually in danger here. Oh, he flashes over
He
instead of
flashed
thing
away
right
from
here.
the.
It's actually a lot of damage on the karma as well. Okay, one tick of that MF passive will get the kill onto the Ziggs, so a third death now. Definitely not what you want on a pretty good early game champion in the Ziggs.
MF has 4 kills now. And Olaf is at the point where he's got enough kills that he's going to be relevant for quite a bit of time. The key to playing against Olaf is if you don't let him get ahead early, he's really useless for the rest of the game. So that won't be the case this game. TAA is coming out hot, and I expect them to stay on top for quite a while.
Yeah, I think this game is going to come down to Olaf and actually an all-in. Astral Burr, I don't think you wanted to take that E, buddy. Ignite comes out and the ult as well. So Chitin will find a second solo kill in the mid lane.
I like the idea. I like the trade. She went a little too hard there. But I also think her. I don't know if boots was the call. In my opinion.
I mean,
Just the cloth armor would have been a little bit better.
potentially. Oh, actually, Kavita gonna turn that thing down to half. So we'll get to 320 gold from the plates. But Kobita gets the. A lot of people don't know, but you actually get the same amount of XP that you do for killing the original Rift Herald. For killing the spawned one.
It's too much.
Which is like almost a full level for most champions. Wonderworld once again in danger. Hook will Lantern actually be taken this time. Toxin's here.
Oh,
Will
there
be
they
on
are.
the ward. Okay, there goes the Q onto the ward. Another failed gank here for the Volibear. Getting a little bit rough falling behind to the Olaf on farm and kills.
He's wasting a lot of time here with these failed ganks and oh my goodness.
Looks like MF
That's
will
all.
probably go Kraken or Gale Force are both fine here.
Yeah, with the amount of gold that she has right now, I'm kind of surprised she hasn't finished her mythic. She's sitting on 1500 though right now.
Yeah, more
And,
than enough gold to finish off the
yeah.
mythic. Probably just wants to shove in this lane, maybe get another plate, but a little bit greedy potentially. Nick will be sitting up in the top lane waiting for an exchange to happen. Kobita gonna lose out on the original trade, but Nick will
Good play.
maybe find the hook here. Kobita getting the spin. Lots of still stats. Wait a minute, Vandral's turning this around in the top lane, kills the monkey, and Nick will miss the axe once again. He's losing the axe. Vandral probably could have kept chasing there, to be honest. Wait a
As
minute.
that's two
Nick's walking
big
back in.
misplays.
Okay.
He had a smart drink for backup, so he felt very confident.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to take the fight after the cooldowns are back up.
I gotta say, that's two big flubs on Kobita's part. The first one being that he could have E'd and then ulted, but in that original fight up top with the 2v2, could have killed the Trundle, let him get away because he actually ulted and then canceled it with the E. And now he went in turret. He was tanking turret when it could have easily just been Olaf tanking that thing and they would have gotten the kill with no casualties traded.
Yeah, it looks like TD Blaze will also even up the dragon count, picking up the Cloud Dragon.
They got the
Comes,
Cloud.
oh, here comes the hook by Bolo. Okay, won't take it. Probably smart to not take that.
They got the crucial Cloud Dragon. The
Of
most
course.
important dragon.
You saw how
for
that
these
ended
two.
up last time.
Exactly.
So that strategy is 100% win rate right now.
Verifiable. Can't be proven wrong.
Wait, Hasumo is pretty far forward. Bobo will not find the hook onto the Karma. Will be flashed away from Hasumo. So no deaths once again. Toxin once again walking away with the tail between his legs. Oh, Chitin's here actually.
4 people bought. Nice.
Yeah, we must send more after this MF. I mean, it is a pretty juicy shutdown, you could say, but
Nick's
Nick's here as well. This is a party in the ball lane. Bobo will not get rooted up. But now they see Nick, and they just want to keep going, actually. Half Sumo will get taken down to Wonderworld's Ziggs bomb. Toxin forced the ult away. Kavita's here. Here comes the MF ult, layered on top. Wukong actually doesn't have ult. Chitin could turn this around, potentially. Jumps forward on Nick. I don't know if you want to go that far. Okay, the big shutdown, Olaf. Tristana will be picking that up. I believe that was plus 500.
Lissandra's just pushing mid.
Yep, I mean, okay, Kavita Dao has ult. Flash away from Bobo. We'll get taken out by Kavita. Toxin here, I don't think he's tanky at all. Absolutely one shot here by the Kraken Slayer.
I don't know what Toxin was thinking. It was 100%. There's no way they win that fight. Big's out of mana. Wukong with this second ulti, there's absolutely no chance that they win that fight.
Yeah, well, meanwhile, the top lane turret was taken by Vanderall, so I believe that was the first turret of the game to the orders of Trundle, so a good influx of gold for him.
And now Trundle's taking Rift Herald by himself.
Yep, I mean, Nick's going to be on that side of the map, but...
He said, Toxin, your jungling hasn't been very good this game. I'm the jungler now.
Yeah, taking over the ship of the jungle role in the river, of course. Nick
Well, they spot him.
actually might be a little too late. Absumo's here. Will the Karma Q get... Okay, Vanderall will secure it and pick it up as well. Ult's the Karma, a little bit weird. Wait, Toxin and Chitin are both here. Jump forward by Tristana. Forces the flash away from Nick. Okay, there's a smite for no reason, but yeah. Pretty good, pretty good. Little bit close here for Vanderall on that Herald take, but we'll take it and hopefully use it to good use.
I've got to say, even though TD Blaze has not been playing extremely well this game, I think Chitin's been playing well, but outside of that, they haven't been playing extremely well. They have been rotating much better than TAA has this game.
No, oh, wait a minute. That's a lot of damage. Chitin jumping forward a little bit short. Rush is here, but won't go for a hook.
If MF had ulti there, that was a dead Tristan.
It's also a collector second MF, so not worried about the front line of Trundle Volleybearer whatsoever. Just wants to hit the Tristana and Ziggs at this point. And another turret here, taking here for Team Ambition Aurora.
This MF is absolutely disgusting right now. 6-0-3. She's sitting on 740, so she should be able to finish with the next item very soon. Got that Kraken Slayer, got her boots. It's gonna be tough.
Okay, Vanderall might actually be in trouble here. The root from Karma, good pillar, will separate the Karma away, so no root is to be landed on the Trundle today. There's a 600 gold bounty though on the Misfortune. Definitely have to be a little bit worried about the Tristana getting her hands on that. I think One World is just dead. Yeah, another axe swings wide, but it will not matter. The Thunder just presses R, the famous strategy.
I gotta say though, I know that they went up for the top lane turret, but I kind of disagree with the decision. I actually wish that TAA, with their current standing in the game, just tried to force a 5v5 around this dragon. TD Blaze has no front line essentially at this point. Everyone is way too squishy. Misfortune basically 3-shots anybody. I feel like taking a straight up 5v5 is more advantageous here.
Yeah, there's the collector as well. Teleport will be coming through from Wonderworld, so it looks like they will be wanting to contest this third dragon of the game. Will be an Infernal Soul, so definitely worth fighting for the Ziggs Tristana. They are definitely good users of it. Really?
I feel like this dragon is not worth fighting for right now. I feel like this is something you should concede. Yeah, the soul overall for sure. I feel like this is a dragon the TAA would definitely win this fight like extremely hard. I don't think this is something TD Blaze wants to fight for, and it could compound into them losing even harder.
Actually, wait, Ziggs getting a good amount of poke, actually. Nick is now half health, below half health, actually. Good Herald as well in the mid lane. We'll get at least a little bit of macro play. So a 5-on-5, Kobita on the side. Okay, huge ult. Okay, we'll get flashed away, though. Kobita in the back line. We'll get another multi-man knockup, but we'll get taken down here to the Tristana. Ziggs ult will chunk around 2 people. Ashko Burr actually caught in the front line a little bit. Tristana jumping forward. Actually, good stopwatch here from Ashko Burr. Wonderworld will not be able to put any more damage in. A double kill for the MMF.
This was not that bad of a play on TD Blaze's part. I actually think they should have committed to pushing the mid lane. They would have gotten that second turret But couple blunders there. Lissandra was waiting on her ulti, didn't come up quite just in time, and then TD Blaze funneling into one specific choke, something you definitely don't want to do against Miss Fortune Wukong. It completely ended up destroying the fight for them. But it actually did. They did get that second turret. Lissandra did have to use the stopwatch there because I feel like she meant to ult herself, but accidentally ulted. Who I forget who she ulted. It wasn't really a prio target though.
Yeah, I mean, you see the value of that stopwatch in that fight, though. That is baited the Tristana to jump in top on top of her.
Oh yeah.
Looks like Vandal will just be pushing in the side lane. Is definitely what you want to do with this Divine Sunder Trundle.
Red team's turret.
We'll take that turret very quickly. So quickly, TD Blaze does actually have a turret lead, and it looks like we'll be heading to another pause.
Or lag.
More lag. Alrighty. It is 10 p.m. here on the East Coast, so sorry about the late games. This will be a pretty late series due to the Riot servers wigging out today.
Yes, it's quite a fun one. TAA's mid laner is lagging, which kind of makes sense, I guess. You know, like I said, I feel like she meant to ult herself and not someone else. This is something that a lot of Lissandras at low elos do. They often use their mouse to press R instead of self-casting. And oftentimes they end up ulting someone they didn't mean to. But we're back in the game.
Okay. A little bit of a freeze. After a pause, obviously the game has to buffer a little bit to get back to that patented spectator delay. Okay, their hook, meaningless, but we'll delay for 1 second. All right, so it looks like MF probably gonna go Infinity Edge third. I don't think you'd really choose any other item. Maybe Guardian Angel if you're worried about that shutdown going over to Tristana, but it's just so far ahead. MF is a bit of a scary champion to deal with right now.
I really like this play on TAA's part.
Oh,
it just forced the Baron. Just force it.
Tristana's top, so I mean, Trundle isn't there. Has teleport though. Looks like they are going for the turn. Wonderworld will not get ulted yet by Lissandra. So yeah, good disengage there.
Well, I think this is the play that TAA wanted. They want to force the Baron and then force the turn. There's no way TD Blaze can fight him at this point. Again, they still don't have a front line. Everyone is way too weak.
Oh, here comes the hook on the Nick. We'll force the ult. Probably not really necessary. Oh, wait a minute.
But look at the wards. There's a good TP ward.
Yeah, I mean, Wukong can teleport right behind. This is a pretty scary fight. This is a game-defining play right here. They will be walking into Kibita. He's by himself though. Ziggs poke will come through. Tristana damage obviously doing a ton to Kibita, and he will get solo killed. Ashko Burr will get the ult onto Toxin. Definitely meant to ult herself there.
Yep. And she meant to ult herself and then ulted somebody else. This is why you need to learn to self-cast your ulti if you play Lissandra.
I don't know what the default button is, but mine's on shift. I don't think that's normal. I think it's like left alt. Oh, Wonderworld actually getting taken down by right after that booty, but double flashed on MF. Huge shutdown actually going on to the Tristana. Oh, absolutely massive hit going on to Nick, and Hapsumo will get taken down. Tristana is absolutely cleaning up this fight. That Stair Shield pretty big, but I don't think this is the escape route for Nick. And that will be an ace here going to the side of TD Blaze.
And this was because they miscommunicated. It's very clear. I mean, Wukong knew what he wanted to do. He had the ward position. But where was the follow-up? No one was there to follow him up. And when he went down, everybody just went in one by one and died. Miscommunication, just a bad engage overall. And it's a huge throw. It's a huge throw.
When you do have a wombo combo such as this, the Wukong, MF, and Lissandra, you definitely have to be very, very coordinated to layer your ultis on top of each other. Otherwise, it is just a solo death fest. I do want to point out, Tristana is the one that got the shutdown on the MF, which I believe was the max 700 gold.
Yes.
So that was plus 1,000 into the box of Tristana. Let me take a quick look at this gold.
She's sitting on a 4K gold lead over the Lissandra right now.
Yeah, and actually still
Death
behind
Brush
on gold to
taking
MF, but okay. Death Brush time here for the side of TAA.
They saw
Ziggs is pretty good at spotting these out, or at least throwing into the bush. Jumbo's
one on the
walking
Ziggs.
forward. Here comes the double flash. They are on half sumo. A lot of damage coming from the Ziggs actually. So Chitin firing away. Good Lissandra, all actually on the right target this time. And Wukong will put the huge up shutdown on Tristana, plus 600. Nick will get hooked. Ziggs is still alive into a choke point, but so is the MF ult. Wait, they're actually so low into the Ziggs. They have to be real careful. It is a burn Ziggs build. Wait, that was a little too far to walk, but Vanderall actually picking up the kills. Okay, they're on the way. Both smites are, actually Nick is still alive, so. Kill Nick, kill Nick. Okay, no, they are choosing to go on a half sumo.
Nick's healthy.
Yeah, oh, just Bobo actually gets the whip onto half sumo, but I think he will be sacrificing his life for that. Good Everfrost, just barely clips the toes of Thresh. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Wait.
They just left in the question
He's too tanky. The
question mark thing.
If anyone's ever seen that Hotshot GG clip, Thresh is way too tanky there. He just took no damage.
Oh, wait, are you talking about the X-Pac equip?
No. Oh, was that? I thought it was Hotshot GG. Yeah, the Nidalee one. Yeah, he's just too tanky, man.
I don't even think Thresh thought he was gonna get out of there because we saw the question mark thing come out as he walked away. But yeah, I mean, not a bad fight for TAA, but it's starting to slip and you can feel it. They did get the dragon there. But you can feel that TD Blaze's team fighting is just looking better. They look way more coordinated.
Yeah, this Tristana, if she doesn't die early in a fight, will just output so much damage in these fights. Has the extended range with her passive. Level 14 is only 4 levels away from the max rank of range. Would you believe that? Okay. Wait, Kavita is kind of by himself here. Does have the blast cone though, so we'll just hop on out of there.
But we saw that death push, and you know who they went all in on. It was the Ziggs.
That's a hull breaker right there.
Yeah.
Wait, Toxin, he might be caught out here. MF is here. Okay, where's the all Toxin? Okay, comes over the wall. Is a little bit late. Wait, pretty tanky Trundle will get taken down though. The Collector will do the collecting. Another kill here for MF. It is 12 total. Pretty good for a sub game, you could say.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta say though, back to that fight, we saw them set up the death rush.
Oh wait, they're still going. I don't think you want this Toxin. Take the lantern, please. Take the lantern. Oh, okay, and that is a long range auto attack.
The auto and the Q. I don't know if you saw the Q went through his dead body and hit Thresh. But,
Yikes.
Yeah, so he got exploded. But again, TAA has been focusing Ziggs in these fights. But Ziggs, I mean Ziggs does Ziggs things, right? He does damage. But Tristana is the one who's really carrying these fights. I'd like to see them shift focus to that target instead. And then get the immobile Ziggs afterwards.
Yeah, this game pretty much just comes down to locking down the enemy marksman. I don't think you have to focus Ziggs too hard. I mean, this burn build is starting to add up in damage, but definitely not the same as like a Void Staff Ziggs. That does a little bit more burst damage. This is just a consistent damage poke build. Yeah, I mean, MF and Tristana are even on items right now, which is a little bit scary. I believe MF has a lot of gold though.
Yeah, MF is
2K.
going back with 2K. And,
Okay, last whisper.
She's got that IE. I mean, she's almost full build here. She's going to be hitting like a truck, even though she already was basically 3-shotting people.
Yeah, 100% crit. Pretty deadly, almost ACs. I am personally a fan of going a defensive item fourth, just because Infinity Edge doesn't benefit from any other crit. Over 60%. Okay, they're running away. luckily, no objectives on the map yet. Will be Baron spawning in 45 seconds and the Dragon in 1 minute. TAA definitely looking for that Infernal Soul. Pretty good overall. Does help with wave clear as well as a little bit of extra damage in team fights. Not anything too meaningful, but still pretty good.
What I want to see from TAA here is a cohesive call. I want to see them
is this a
either
cohesive call?
turn-
Is Wonderworld the call? No, it is not.
It's not. I want to see them either commit to burn or commit to turn. They cannot be between these calls because they have to
Chitin,
get
wait,
one
he's
of these.
blind walking into Nick. He's gonna get flashed on as well. Chitin, you need the auto attack, buddy. You are the damage dealer here. Okay, good stopwatch here.
Huge stopwatch.
Okay, here comes the Vandral kill onto Nick. Jump forward as well. Look at the resize. Ashko Burr is running away for the life. Oh. Face plants the wall. Doesn't get the W snare onto the Ziggs. So a 3-0 for the side of T-Blaze. Wait, they're just pushing down mid. This is Tristana. You can't ignore this push at all.
Well, I gotta say, it's hard to do your Wombo comp when Wukong and Misfortune are on the other side of the fight.
That is
It's
true.
hard for them to get any damage off.
All right, that will be the mid inhib going down, as well as the second dragon for the side of TD Blaze was the 5th dragon overall this game. So big turn of gold. If you look at a gold graph, that will be a massive spike.
Yeah, and before this fight, I told you they have to get one of these, and they ended up getting none. And that's where you feel like this game is really turned. It's hard for TAA to fight them anymore without just straight up bursting Chitin immediately.
I think TAA could just rush Baron here. I mean, the entire
have
side
to.
of TD Blaze backed. Yeah, it looks like it will
Not
be
even
the
a
call.
question. They have to go for it.
Teleport coming to mid lane here from Wonderworld will also be followed by Vandral. Okay, good poke will find Kobita on the flank. Okay, Zigzal will not find actually that much. Kobita jumping on a Toxin, trying to keep him out of the pit. Taking all of his health though. Toxin being chased down. Kobita very low, will get taken down actually. Vandral in the back lane, wreaking havoc, forces the MF ult out. Okay, good hook actually lands on to after that booty, and yeah, this is a wipe fight. Almost a pentakill actually for Tristana. Was a little bit stolen here from Wonderworld, you could say.
Again, it's turn or burn, and they chose both, and they lost again. This is a consistent problem with TAA. They cannot commit to a call, and when they choose both, they always lose.
Yeah, very indecisive call there from the side of TA. It does lose in this game. TD Blaze will run this one out and destroy the enemy Nexus, taking the 2-0 series lead in this Sophomore Losers Finals. Yeah, that was an interesting ending to that game.
I gotta say, it's very frustrating to watch TAA play these games. If I was their coach, I would be having an aneurysm because there's so much promise here. There's so much strength in this team, and then they blow it by being indecisive, and it's very hard to watch.
And looking at these damage charts, you can see why I'm a big Ziggs enthusiast. Pretty sure it was like 1-7 that game. But obviously is about 10,000 damage more than anyone else. So
Yes, he
definitely
was
see the value.
2, 6, and 12.
Yeah, that is not a great score, you could say. Not a great KDA overall, but you see the damage numbers, and then you're okay with it.
Right. Now, I will say the series is up 2-0. If I'm TAA, I'm recollecting my thoughts, resetting my mental, telling ourselves that, hey, we could have won both of these games. We just got to clean it up because it's do or die now. It's reverse sweep or go home, right? So
Yeah, I do have the silverscrapes.mp4 lined up for game 5 if it does happen, but yeah, we'll see.
Okay. Well, with that, we'll go straight to break as we wait for game 3 between TAA versus TD Blaze.
Welcome back to Runeterra Academy Sophomore Losers Finals. I'm in PBS. I am still here with Red. TD Blaze has a 2-0 lead in this series after a very swingy game 2, you could say. It was a little bit dicey in the early game for TD Blaze. Instalock Thresh, blue 1. So there you go.
Very cool. We see same bands coming out from last game for TD Blaze: Ashe, Elise, Shen. And this time, they swapped out the Tahm Kench ban for Ziggs, and they're gonna just go ahead and take that Tahm Kench away. If I had to take a wild guess, I would expect TD Blaze to pick the Aphelios here.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty good pick. I mean, maybe TAA wants to pick it away right here, but looks like Volibear might be on the table.
I think this gives away too much. I think if you pick Volibear here alongside the Tahm Kench, it just gives away too much. Yeah. Now TAA is wearing their comp on their sleeve.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think Tahm Kench is like first pickable. Like he's pretty OP, but I don't think Volibear really needed to be. I mean, maybe they're trying to deny it away from Toxin.
I mean, 100%, but Toxin wasn't that great on the Volibear regardless.
Yeah, Volibear is not the reason they won that second game.
Yeah.
By far. It was definitely just Tristana just kind of rolling mid.
I will say, so Morgana Aphelios, so there's Morgana mid coming out.
Morgana jungle, maybe? Question mark?
Maybe jungle?
I mean, it's not
really
really
Morgana jungle is good into Volibear. But
I don't
she's
know.
not very good anymore.
After the changes, I'm not sure that's a thing.
But she was good. She was good into Volibear.
Maybe we'll see a Thresh top. Maybe they're feeling confident now.
I mean, maybe.
It's super counter to Tahm Kench? No, that'd be absolutely terrible. Okay, blinded it. I guess like Morgana's pick, so maybe not fully blind, but maybe a little bit legally blind.
I like the Anivia here. I feel like it's a comfort pick for Jur. And Anivia's a little bit nutty, in my opinion. I
she can
think
get
she'll
it going,
pumping
yeah.
out the damage. Yeah, I think she'll start pumping out the damage. In a similar aspect that Ziggs was. And here comes the Kassadin ban.
Yep. No clocks this game. You can put your watch away back into the carrying case.
Sivir ban coming out. TD Blaze is really afraid of this Sivir. They banned it all 3 games. So
yeah, they don't want Ashe to get it.
I do want to point out that TAA is now on red side for the 3rd time now. Just a little insight, Vanderall from TD Blaze said that is the definition of insanity. To keep trying the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. We'll see if TAA can break the loss streak on red side as they ban away the Corki, a comfort pick for Chitin. And we're going to see a...
I don't know if you necessarily have to target the scaling mids. I mean Corki's like pretty good into Anivia, but okay, it looks like a Caitlyn ban. I don't think I'd be too scared of a Caitlyn as a Aphelios Thresh. I don't think there's much you can do on Kate.
I think she just had that one game and they're afraid of it.
It should definitely be an ADC pick here for TAA. Okay, not a lot of peel to speak of for this Jinx.
Yeah, but now we're talking about holding the support pick here. Not exactly in love with TAA's draft strategy so far, even though their comp hasn't turned out quite that bad.
Maybe they're flexing Tahm Kench to support. I mean, it's not really seen, but I mean, we'll see.
Maybe. Ornn pick coming out. You know, if you can't beat Tahm Kench, you just pick the most broken champion in the game for the longest time. This Ornn.
Yeah, tank, mage, assassin, demigod.
His priority is fallen, but there's nothing really to warrant his priority being fallen, except for other champions getting stronger. He hasn't really been changed that much. And then Azir. This is very scary if this Azir gets locked
wait
in.
a minute.
Okay.
Press Arcog? Question mark?
Yeah, it looks like it. Anivia is going to have a rough time with Veigar, for sure. I actually think I would have liked the Azir a little bit better. just because it would have rounded out TD Blaze's comp a little bit better, in my opinion. But we are going to get the Morgana jungle.
Yeah, definitely not seen too often after the nerfs. I believe it's like 135% instead of 100. What they buffed it to? 175% originally, 180. So yeah, definitely not all that impactful. I mean, we'll see. I've seen Rumble Jungle work as well, but I mean, we'll see how Morgana Jungle goes. I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'm kind of excited to see it. Like we will be heading into the client draft very shortly, and the predictions will be up, so make sure you get your predictions in. We'll be using these RA points eventually for some rewards. Definitely start hoarding them right now to get the stocks through the roof.
Yeah, I really I liked Vigar pick is alright here because I think it does really well into Anivia. It also stops the Volibear engage overall. In fact, TAA doesn't really have any solid engage whatsoever, while D-Blaze has that horn whenever he needs it. So Vigar is pretty good here. Like I said, I would have preferred the Azir instead. It would have been nice front to back. I mean, if Volibear runs it and the Azir Aphelios, he just dies before he touches anyone. So, would have been overall. I think I like TD Blaze's comp a little bit more. If I had to make this decision,
yeah, I'm also a fan.
I didn't really like the TAA draft strategy. They just basically picked all their solo lanes in jungle in the first 3 picks, and it's hard to get any counter lanes or anything like that when you do something like that. I understand comfort. Maybe that was the priority when they're down 2-0 to just get on your comfort picks. But I mean, they basically picked an order here, right? I mean, that's exactly what they did. They just picked Tom Kench, Volibear, Nivea, Jinx, and Braum in that order. So
yeah, I feel like Ornn actually won't have too bad of a time against Tom Kench in lane. I feel like that's actually one of the tanks that can deal with him the best. Those brittle procs definitely do a lot of damage, I guess, especially against a health stacker like TK. Yeah, that Ornhorn, lots of value, can always reach the Anivia. Anivia kind of wants to sit still to do a little bit of damage. So forces her out a little bit, as well as the Morgana sprinting at it. Especially if he goes the I don't even know what item Morgana would go right now. It might just be Leandri's or Everfrost.
it has to be Leandri's, right? You'd think. I will say one thing. Both comps are pretty short range. We're gonna see a lot of real intimate fights here. They're gonna get really close to do any damage.
Yeah.
When you have fights like that, it's hard. I like the Vigar and the Anivia there because Anivia can stop some of that, getting on top of her, and Vigar can definitely do it with the baby cage. So
that Braum pick also pretty smart. You're into Ornn, you can just block it away with the unbreakable shield.
Also the Vigar ulti.
Oh, that too. I mean, usually you want to block the first part of the Ornn ult, just so you don't even get the slow on your team. So you'll most likely be facing backwards as the shield, but
it depends, right? like if the Vigar is one-shotting people, that Braum shield is probably going to be going towards those ultimates if he can use it. So
yeah, I mean, blocks, I believe it's like 90% of the damage, so pretty good amount. We will be heading into the game here. We will be going to a short break for this spectator delay. We will see you when it's back. TD Blaze 2-0 over Team Ambition Aurora. Don't miss it.
Welcome back to Runeterra Academy Sophomore Losers Finals. We have TD Blaze up 2-0 in this series against Team Ambition Aurora. I am PVS, joined once again with Red. Welcome back for Game 3.
Welcome back. PVS,
Summoner's Rift.
since you didn't play the game intro, I'll just go ahead and point out that
I do it before draft.
TSM.
30 seconds.
Did you? Okay.
I always do.
Okay. For any TSM fans out there, you know, we did lock in first seed today, so kind of a party. And if you're a C9 fan, that sucks for you. Sorry to hear that.
That's all right. T9 CSM versus C9 first round. That's no problem. Playoff perks.
Whew. Didn't know you wanted to go out that quickly. It's crazy.
Yep. Playoff perks. Coming back. Don't worry.
Playoff perks, yeah, sure.
And unlike
Hope you-
Runeterra Academy in the
Don't overdose.
the junior league, in LCS, if you drop down to the lower bracket, you're playing the 8th place team, not the 6th place. So it gets a little bit easier, you'd say.
We can do that. We can do that.
You want to play the
Set
8th
it
place
up.
team? New Age Shadow
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
in?
Yeah. Next season.
All right.
Not season 2, but season 3.
All right, once we get to the 32 team brackets.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so Toxin starting off with the red start on this Morgana jungle. Very interesting to see how this progresses.
I'm a little bit worried about the clear seed on Morgana now after the nerfs. It has seen essentially no play at all. I have seen Rumble jungle more than Morgana.
Yeah, and that's dog shit.
Yeah, that has been perma nerfed.
So,
Okay,
early aggression out of
Tomcat Q
PK.
is balanced with the healing. Okay. Bobo, don't know what ability he has yet. I believe he probably has the flay.
if you're a Thresh player, you gotta take Flay level 1 unless you're invading. It's a free hook.
Yeah, that is a lot of like auto attack damage that you're missing out on if you don't. Looks like level 2 will be taken here by TD Blaze. Okay, never mind. But TA will back off anyways. So no real harm done here at level 2. Aphelios does have call. Not really a big fan of that. I think you just take a long sword 3 pots. A little
I
more
think it's part of
efficient.
the comp. I think he's playing for the comp. He's waiting to scale alongside this Vigar, and then they could take over the game from there. It'll be really hard for TAA to fight into
Oh.
that. A nice early trade out of Nivea there.
Yeah, not much you can do after landing that stun. So
Stun hitbox is deceptively large. I mean, it's very large. You wouldn't expect it to be though.
So a little neat fact, I learned this from Froggen. So with spell shields, Anivia Q
Yes.
actually has 2 different procs on it. So
Procs the passive and then the stun.
yeah, so if you're playing Sivir or I guess Morgana, if the Anivia has a lot of AP and just deletes your shield, try to not expect your spell shield to block anything.
And it's very easy for the Nivea to play around it too. It's like you just have to wait a little bit
Yeah,
longer.
it's just
to
a slight
detonate the
delay.
Q. Yeah. That is why you usually don't buy Banshees against her.
Yeah, that is a perfectly useless item. Here comes Nick for an early gank on this Volibear. Actually, pretty good Braum pass coming. Flash forward from Nick.
Flashed.
Okay, TA starting off the game good with a early first blood onto the Volibear. Kabita giving this Ornn a little bit of a licking. In the top. Oh, maybe not actually, but he's just gonna Warmogs that health back up. Oh, unfortunately, we're not gonna. Oh, we do get to see the Warmogs. Okay. So instantly, just like that, Tom Kench won the trade.
You know what? I could use a good looking too, PVS. If
Damn.
I'm honest.
Okay.
But again, we go back to the fact that if you're on Volibear, just flash. You'll get the kill every time. We're 3 for 3 on that one so far.
Yeah, especially if you have like Nimbus Cloak. I don't know if Volibear takes that, but I mean, that's pretty much a guaranteed kill. It's gonna be another Divine Sunder Volibear, which is I believe it's just the norm now. I don't think you ever go or what's the item called? Turbo Chem Tank. Another pause here. I don't think there's been a game here without a pause. So
Yes, from what just to give you a little relay on the all chat, Toxin has said that Chitin is lagging, and Jur has said no, he's not. So I don't know what that's about, but little bit of lag pause here. I mean, we've had every game have a little bit of lag pause because of Riot servers today. Game 1 was definitely egregious, but it looks like it's gotten a lot better.
Oh, there he goes. Mike
And
Heighton.
he will be reconnecting.
Yeah, definitely not best of 5. It does kind of suck to have all these pauses, just because the game goes so late, especially if the series goes long. I mean, we'll see how this goes. I mean, Volibear with the early kill is pretty good. Getting the Jinx ahead of Aphelios, pretty important. Both of them do a lot of DPS in late game team fights. Once again, I'm very biased for Aphelios. That's pretty much all I play right now. So a lot of expertise.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Didn't ask, but okay.
Didn't ask either.
It looks like Vigar is reconnected, so maybe we're waiting on him to get through this loading screen, and then we'll be back into this game. But kind of a big lead for this Anivio so far. 10 CS already, and 7 CS for the Kings.
I can't move the map during a pause, so
Yeah,
I can't tell if there's a giant wave there of like 10 minions, but
I doubt it. I doubt that there's a giant wave of 10 minions there at 4 minutes and 45 seconds. But yeah, a little bit of a gold lead being accrued by EAA, sitting at 800 gold lead right now. And most of it is on the, if I had to take a guess, I would say most of it is on the Jinx.
all right, let's see. Jinx is only about 100 up.
Oh, it's on the volley.
It's on the volley bear.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the best place for it to be. It will be a Cloud Dragon. Do I see a Cloud Dragon? First one of the game?
Oh.
And it looks like
we will find out shortly who's going to win this game.
looks like Nick's going to be the first one pathing towards it, so...
Oh, got freeze.
Oh, here we go. Back with the pause buffering.
The pause freeze.
Can't go a game without it. Yeah, it looks like Nick is pathing right on top of it, skipping all of his camps to go straight to it. Knows that Cloud Dragon just wins you the game.
Time for you to log off.
Yeah, we can just go to the next game.
Game 4. We'll be back with Game 4 in about 40 minutes. Because Cloud Drake is 100% win rate.
Yeah, there is no coming back here from this early Cloud Dragon. The game is over. Might as well just FF at 15.
In fact, I'm just going to take a nap. You got this.
Yep. I'll just roll the outro music right now. Who do you want me to raid? Legends?
Yeah. Raid Legends.
Alright.
But seriously though, it is fun. Oh, Morgana invading on these Raptors, and Volibear is about to meet her.
Okay, a little bit of a duel. Morgana should be
Flash,
about even on XP. I believe Toxin actually got the scuttle, or the Raptors.
He got the whole camp.
Yeah, feels pretty good for Morgana to get that entire camp. A lot of XP gain from that. Oh, I am stuck on the gold. There we go.
Is 2 camps up, but she's still behind in gold. Oh, shouldn't. That's mainly because of the kill.
Yeah, first blood gold is pretty good.
Yeah, I think she is up in experience, and she should be hitting 6 pretty soon. Yeah, she's like 1 minion away from 6.
Alright, half sumo gonna be zoning this Aphelios a little bit off the wave, just hits level 5, so a slight XP advantage here for the side of TA's bot lane. There goes the Guardian, which is actually kind of surprised to see Guardian on Thresh. It was, I mean, it's between that and Aftershock. I just see Aftershock more frequently.
Yeah, you don't really want to take Aftershock in this lane.
Oh, half sumo was jumping forward. Doesn't look like the Braum pass is gonna be proc. Good flay away.
The all-in potential from your bot lane and against this Braum is not very strong. So that the Aftershock isn't really that helpful.
Oh, Vandal actually gonna find himself on the side of a gank. Has to flash away from Nick. He's only level 5, so couldn't turn the tower off if he wanted to. But we'll get the flash away from Vandal, which is, I mean, it's Orange Flash. It's not the most impactful flash in the game, but you'll take it either way. Okay, here comes more trades. There's the Brittle. Good block, actually. Dodges the E. Tom Kench is just gonna win out on the straight. Oh wait, Chitin might be okay. Forced to flash over that river wall.
Here's the thing. Titan is kind of getting demolished in this lane. Problem is, it's Veigar.
Here comes Nick into the bot lane. Flash forward here by Half Sumo. Does get the auto off. One roll flash. Oh, actually, good hook here from Just Bobo. And that will be a kill, actually. Turned around from a gank for TD Blaze. Wait, Morgana's here as well. They may not have the move speed to catch up, but Ashgober has flash and cleanse. Won't have to use either, and they just waddle away from that fight.
Yeah, very good double flash out of the bot lane, but you know, it's like playing against Blitzcrank. You know, you never really want to get too close to the tower against him when he has hookup, and they makes you pay. Makes them pay.
Oh yeah, when you said that, what was that, 800 gold lead? If you look at it now, it is 300 or 500 for the other side. So
yeah, and this is becoming
okay, that's a lot of CC.
Nick is no longer farming. So
Yeah, oh, okay, Morgana forced the flash away, pops the ult. Nick
Ooh,
flashing
flash?
forward, actually. Wonder World does have the HP to survive this one. Half Sumo going to be on the run. Dark Harvest procs. Oh, here comes Chitin with the TP. Runs the other way for some reason. Ornhorn will be called out, but we'll just knock out the Jinx and not much else will come from it. Pretty good fight here for T-Boys.
I want to point out that was all the box there. That was all Thresh's box there. It slowed down both Braum and Jinx from joining that fight. Volibear had a really good engage, but the box with the perma-slow really stopped Jinx from pumping out any damage, and it was an easy turnaround from there.
Yeah, as Roddy Rich says, I just hit a lick with the box. I had to say it, man.
Oh god. I was like, Roddy Rich.
Bro, I'm sorry. I had to say it, man. It fit too well. But yeah, overall,
And,
pretty good
TD
use
Blaze.
of the ult.
Yeah, and if TD Blaze wins, you know, they'll be pulling off the coup. Pulling out. You know what? Fuck it. I fucked it. What is it? Pulling off, what's off the lot?
Pulling out the Koopa of the lot?
Yeah. Fucked up the lyrics. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm white.
And you're swearing on
I
stream?
apologize.
That's crazy, dude.
The real Roddy on cam.
He might cost a little bit for a feature on the Runeterra Academy cast. Oh,
Maybe
okay,
just
here
a
comes the
little
CC
bit.
chain. Just will walk in the hook.
Round
Wait,
of
Toxin's
pin.
on the wrong side. Wait, just fully ignores the lantern. Toxin's gonna go down here, actually.
He interrupted, but it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, it actually
Oh, here
might
comes the
matter.
Philios damage. Oh, there goes the pop from Wonderworld. Orange is gonna be eaten and tossed under the turret, so Vanderall not having a good time against this Toad. There comes the Thick Skin, I think it's called. Oh, another root actually onto Nick. And that Philios Infernum active Q will take the kill onto the Volibear. I have no idea what that one's called.
I gotta say, Tom Kench did a very fair and balanced amount of damage right there. I can't imagine that being too healthy for the game to do about 40% of someone's health with one ability. But yeah, we saw that play coming into fruition. Orange should have just played around it, I guess, or something. I don't know. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel right to watch that.
Yeah,
play.
that is perfectly balanced. I believe Orange can actually W the ultimate, but okay, here comes the Dragon started up by Toxin. Volibear gonna ult on top. The smite goes over to Nick actually. Toxin no flash to get out. They are standing on top of this lantern. Volibear is too fat. Jinx. Oh wait, 3-man stun here from that Volibear, from that Veigar kid. Oh, Jinx right. Okay, won't hit anybody, but a shutdown on the
close.
Jinx is pretty good.
I did realize that there actually are two boxes.
No, that one's the cage. Veigar's the cage.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But, I mean, still call it a box, you know.
Maybe.
But anyway, a few things to point out. Philios is 3-1-2 with that immortal shield bow, and no Shen this time though. That basically made him invincible in game one. You should see him pop much more quickly if he ever got into the same situations as game one.
Yeah, Shen was definitely a better... Okay, this is perfectly fair and balanced. He will just eat him all the way back into the turret once again. There comes the Iceborne slow. Knockup will be dodged, so good dodge from Vandral, but I don't think it'll matter. These slows are absolutely bonkers. Has no cooldowns as well. Stun will probably just come through with the Tongue Lash. Okay, gets the Toxic, good flash. Okay, Bind will come out as well. Here comes the Morgana. Wait, they don't have enough damage. Wait, Toxin's dead, right? Chitin's here as well. Okay.
He got greedy.
Okay.
He got greedy. He turned to try to like Obi with the tongue onto Ornn when he could have just killed the Morgana there. Yeah, I gotta say, it didn't feel right watching that. Again, kind of felt like watching Mordekaiser 2v1 there. And again, we see how strong Tahm Kench really is.
Yeah, Mordekaiser, but you can ult your teammates and save them. By the way.
Yeah,
and give them a 600
the
shield.
slows feel like they're impossible to get through. It feels like if he gets on top of you, it's impossible to get away from him.
Oh yeah, in case you didn't know, Tahm Kench's Q actually increases in length the larger his body is. So Iceborne obviously gives champion size, whatever you want to call it. So that is the item for him.
Isn't it hitbox? I don't know if it's length.
No, it's definitely
hitbox.
length.
Oh, okay.
The tongue goes further, the larger the champion is.
Yeah, but the visual cue of the tongue?
I don't know if that extends. Like, the hitbox is very stupid. Like, it's nowhere close where it should be. It's like an old Scion Q. I mean, new Scion Q is just as bad, but... yeah, huge CS lead here for Wonderworld in this bot lane. Philios definitely feeling happy playing into Jinx. Can't really punish in lane. Just getting the free poke on as Braum as well. Enral just trying to do his best. Volibear is sitting in the top lane looking for a gank. Nick, don't know if you really want to gank the Ornn. Probably not the best target. Looks like they'll be walking out. Okay, gets the flash forward as well. Vandral may actually just die. Turret gets disabled. And that will be plus 300 towards the side of Nick. But first turret gold going to the side of TD Blaze in the bot lane. So Philios just getting much, much further ahead. I think that's actually kind of more worth it for TD Blaze. I don't think you care too much that Ornn dies. I mean, you just want him to freeze the lane and get solo XP eventually. So...
I mean, in terms of like net gold, it definitely was a win for TAA. But yeah, I get what you're saying. You usually don't want to take down these turrets this early, especially if you're dominating in a lane like Tahm Kench is. But vice versa, I mean, the same thing could be said for bot lane. If they set up this freeze down bot, which she's not going to.
Oh, Dragon's coming up. You don't want to freeze too early.
Yeah, I mean...
Wait, why is it Philios going collect for a second? You're hitting Tahm Kench and Volibear, though.
You know.
Just go LDR. LDR is so broken. What, 50 damage execute is absolutely huge, guys. That's the reason we buy that item. You can get 50 extra damage for that much gold.
Yeah, I gotta ask you. Isn't this not the worst Anivia skin? Like, why...
It's pretty bad.
Like, there's so many better Anivia skins.
I use the Black Frost one, but...
Yeah, there's Black Frost. I mean,
alright, here comes the TPs.
Like,
wait, Anivia, talking to skin, she is caught out. A big Aphelios splash damage. They'll be taken down to Egg Nivea. Here comes the Brummel. Aphelios actually wiping through this fight. We'll get the auto onto Nivea. Won't take the kill yet. And, yeah, the Oleanders actually kills the Nivea, and a double kill to the side of Toxin. So here comes the drag stacking, pretty much gone for the side of TA.
Here comes the steal. Here comes the steal.
I guess so.
Oh.
Not even close to right time. Obviously it's blind, so you can't really do much about it, but...
he saw it with the...
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, Chitin will pick up that kill with the ult. I believe you get stacks for just hitting champions with abilities, so... Free stacks.
Executing with Q or R.
No, I'm pretty sure you just get abilities for... Or you get stacks for just hitting champions. With ability.
Okay, TPing behind in the bot side river.
Okay, I
Prefer an engage here.
Okay, Ornn can't really peel here for Aphelios, but Thresh definitely can. Here comes the Brittle Procs. They are walking right into the Chompers. Maybe a little hard to see on that skin, but Kavita will be put into the cage. Anivia getting a little bit of damage, gets the hook out from Just Bobo, and it looks like Wonderworld will just be cleaning up this fight. Here comes the... what's that gun called? What's the green one called? Crescendum?
The Crescendum is the. That's
I'm into the
Calibrum.
cage. Calibrum, yeah. We'll get the Calibrum
Crescendum
Q.
is the white one.
I don't actually know what Aphelios' like legitimate abilities are called. I just call it like the white gun Q. But okay, here comes the Herald as well.
They're usually like sentries.
Yeah, but I have no clue what like Infernum is.
Infernum. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, here comes the Everfrost proc from the Veigar. Wonderworld picks up another kill. Has the highest single DPS guns in the game. We'll take the Lantern out to safety. Tom Kench caught a little bit in this front line, but is he actually caught? Just Bubble gets the hook, and Anivia will finish him off with the Glacial E. Nick will barely squeak out, and the Ornn will actually be shut down here by Jer.
Oh.
Wait, Wonderworld's caught in the Anivia slow as well. Okay, Jer with the triple kill, 0 kills to 3. Real quick. Okay. I think Morgana's like butt cheeks like bounced over that wall.
I mean, I don't know about all of that. A little weird for you to say, but yeah.
No.
Yeah, Anivia got 3 free kills, which she definitely didn't need. But I gotta say, it's looking pretty bad for TAA. They're looking a little desperate, and it's hurting them. They definitely weren't that far behind, but there's a lot of desperation plays coming out, and you gotta think it's because of their 2-0 deficit.
Yeah, when you're down 0-2 in a best of 5 series, it definitely you're definitely doing some things that you wouldn't normally do. Either that means you play too reckless or you play way too safe. I believe this might be the reckless version of TAA.
I'm not one to call out specific players, but I think Brahm's play has been so poor this game. I feel like he just runs in and dies. Instead of being kind of augmenting of the Anivia and Jinx, just kind of like, I'm here to tank all the damage and then die, and then leave my carries out for
Oh, wait, Morgana's actually here. Kobita might be in a little bit of trouble. Brittle Procs will do a good amount of damage on a Kobita. Pop. Toxin is here with the Leanders to do a little bit of percentage health damage. It looks like the ult will also be committed. Can't get away, Tom Kench, from the Fallen Angel. Okay, Nick charging at Wonderworld. Wait, will go under the turret, actually. Here comes the Flay. Shield will proc. Nick stuck under this turret, but it is disabled. So a free kill on Wonderworld. Pretty good.
I like this force. This is something they should have been doing for quite a while now.
Just what was actually getting slow as well. Morgana doesn't want to be there. Okay, that is a risky route to take, but okay, here comes the hook as well. Just barely gets out of the chompers. Chitin will tank that one up for her. Dragon will be spawning here in 45 seconds. It will be the 4th one of the game. A Mountain Soul is pretty nuts on both of these teams.
I gotta say, TA is sitting in a much better place than
Oh, here comes the bind on the Jared. Forces the cleanse out. Oh, flash forward. Good block here by the Braum. Actually, wait. No, I think it went through anyways. Another good bind here from Toxin. Oh my god. Okay, there goes Jinx. Chitin will get taken down and traded for it. Wait, Toxin, what are you walking in for? What are you walking in there for?
Okay.
You are the jungler. You cannot die.
I think they need to set up a death brush on this Phelios here, just all in on him.
Oh, how did that not hit somebody? That went between 3 of the fattest champions in the game. Oh, Vanderall deletes the wall with his E. A lot of damage coming through, actually. Wonderworld kind of caught in a weird spot. Good Ornn Horn will be called through. Phelios actually has the
This feels
Infernum.
really bad from TD Blaze. I don't know what they're doing here. Just get out.
Yeah, maybe they think Aphelios can maybe steal it. This definitely isn't worth committing 3 people towards, though. Teleport actually coming into mid as well. Dragon's going to go over, and that is a huge waste of a TP here for Chitin.
huge waste of TP and time. There's no way they steal this. He could have easily just shoved out a lane.
Wait, that's
maybe
Shirelius,
top
bro.
lane.
Are they gonna go for
Baron?
Baron right now? Is that the call? I mean, that's a good decisive call, but it is 23 minutes. Aphelios doesn't have the Kraken, so it is
No
gonna be pretty
vision.
slow. Okay,
Oh,
here comes the blue ward,
ward.
yeah, as well, yeah. Vanderall doesn't have Ornalt either. Gets the Blast Cone out, so one less way for the Volibear to get into the pit.
Volibear has ulti.
Volibear actually has no smite.
But I don't like Volibear's pathing here. It doesn't make much sense.
Okay, good hook on the Jinx. They won't follow up on it. Looks like they may just run away now.
Oh,
Wonderworld
that
actually has
is-
Infernum ult, so a lot of AoE damage could be coming through. Okay, a little bit of splash
Blue on
damage
the
here from
front line.
Aphelios. Nick is in the backline, will get hooked up. Just Bobo a little too far forward, has the flash away. The box actually doing a lot of damage. Vagar finds the kill onto Nick, jungler down, and takes the lantern out as well. Toxin kind of trying to disrupt this back lane a little bit.
Yeah, I
Torio
didn't love
binds.
the Aphelios ulti. I feel like if TAA was a little bit quicker to decide there, they could have easily won that fight because the Aphelios ulti just landed on the whole front line. It didn't hit the back line at all.
Oh, Ashko Burr actually has to flash away. Wonderworld will get away there, both on the cage as well. Braum, even with that shield, gets absolutely decimated by this Ophelia and Vagar damage. Baron's still on the table, actually, and Aphelios has Chakram, so is one of the fastest champs at taking the Baron with that gun as well. So it looks like it will be started up. Nick is back on the map, has smite this time, but no ult, no flash, very
no way
important.
to get in.
Okay, here comes the hook on a Kobita. Oh, here comes the interrupt. Kobita will be taking a little bit of Leandra's damage, but actually just seals it up. Nick, no way into the pit, really. Jared will also get caught out, so looks like they can't do okay. Blue team does get the smite with 90 health left on the Baron. Oh, huge bind on Nick. He will be caught out, and I think he just dies. Yes, he will. Vanderall, we did not see that.
What was he doing there? I feel like, you know, if you have no way into the pit, you either commit 5 or you don't commit at all. Like, it just didn't make much sense. We're going back to the TAA problems where they just can't pick one play to make. They have to go for both. And with no ulti and no flash, it was just doomed unless you're going to take the 5v5.
Yeah, if you're Nick there, I think you just have to call for your team, hey, we need to run around the pit, or we are not trying to fight this at all.
Exactly.
And it's one or the other. You can't not do either.
Right, and it's very surprising to me that TAA is making these kinds of mistakes considering how strong of an opponent they've been all season. And this is very basic stuff. I was telling PBS during the pause that when you talk about, when you're a coach and you talk about team play, committing to a call is like a day one kind of thing. You need to have everyone commit to the same call. It has to be one call, and you have to get everyone on board that way. And when you see stuff like this where they're not all on the same page, or they're trying to go for multiple things, it really makes me question what's going on in these comms.
Yeah. So Nivea is still fairly strong, is working her way to, I assume, the Saros. Definitely a lot weaker of an item than it used to be with the massive shield. I believe Anivia kind of fell off when they removed that item. The shield was pretty essential for survival. I mean, it has to rush Zanya's, which is much lower damage of an item. It's Veigar has Everfrost, Void Staff, and the Zanya's, so a lot more damage coming through from Veigar. Vanderall, I don't think he's that scared of Tomcatcher anymore. He has the Thornmail and Sunfire.
He is not scared, but they do have TP advantage. TAA does.
Oh, Nyx,
They
a
might
bit of a weird
try
spot.
to get this. They might try to get this soul. But Ornn is walking down, so he will be there for the fight.
Yeah, good movement here from Vanderall. Okay, hook just goes slightly wide on the Nick. That would have been a massive pick to blow either the flash or the ultimate. Okay, good Q from Toxin. We'll get a little bit of poke damage. Actually, Nick caught in the cage once again. There goes a quarter of health. Huge Aphelios damage. Point blank Infernum ult. Bobo will get stuck on the other side of the wall, actually. Jinx ult nowhere to be seen yet. Aphelios will root up 2 targets now. Chitin forced to use his Anya's. Stuck on the chains as well.
He's dead.
So a big shutdown. Actually, wait. Will be Leandre's ticked down. Aphelios on the... Oh my god, that is a lot of it. This is why you take Aphelios right here. Still alive, actually. Crit. Okay, good block here from the Braum. That is a one of the first Braum blocks I think I've seen this game.
It's just, you know, I have to give a shout out to Wonderworld. The way he plays, it's so confident, it's so bold. And it's a very good measurement of the knife's edge. You know, he's really up there, really pumping out the damage, and he knows that no one can get on top of him. But how often can he get away with this? I feel like Anivia should be punishing it. We saw Nick try to go for the punish. He flashed. He couldn't get the stun onto Wonderworld. But there is a weakness there, and if they can grab onto him overstepping, then they can turn these fights.
Yeah, I mean, Wonderworld is the main target here for the side of TD Blaze. Is done the Hurricane now, so a lot more DPS coming through AoE wise from Wonderworld. Yeah, Volibear is still not even on 2 items, is a little bit worrying here. Okay, just finished it, so I take that back. But even then, 2 items at 30 minutes is pretty rough for a jungler. So Magi is actually in the inventory of TAA's mid laner Jer, has 14 stacks. Pretty efficient item if you did not know. Believe the item becomes gold efficient after 5 stacks, so 14 is definitely super efficient for the gold it costs to buy that item. Baron will be spawning here in 1 minute. TD Blaze should have priority on it, has multiple pushing waves, or in the bot lane with teleport as well. Okay, we'll be
I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, all good.
Well, we got Baron coming up very soon. I'm not sure how TAA plans to get onto this Baron. They don't even seem to be prioritizing Baron vision right now, when this would be the key time to do so. Just now we're seeing pings come out from TD Blaze's side about the Baron spawn. But again, TAA is just retreating. They got very basic vision. No vision in the pit whatsoever. And
Yep, and Anivia actually has Banshees now, so a little bit more difficult to kill. I mean, we'll block the first part of Ornalt at least. Tom Kench, not doing a lot. I'm actually kind of surprised that the Anathema's chains came through. I hope that is on Aphelios. Okay, licking away, but can't actually find any damage with that Thornmill.
yeah, you sure can't. But look at this positioning from TD Blaze. They have complete control over this topside dragon. You could just literally keep control over the mid wave, keep control over this vision, and TAA is going to be playing off the back foot the whole time.
Yeah, Aphelios has the Blood Ward, as it's called, the Orn item upgrade for Shield Bow. Oh, wrong button. Okay, Vanderall once again going to be finding a little bit of a duel. Actually, could actually stop the teleport. This could be pretty big from Kobita trying to stop this teleport.
Starting up the Baron.
Yeah, Vanderall will not be available, actually, unless he just kills Kobita. Shield will come down. Oh, stolen here from the side of TAA, so a good steal. Tom Kench did go down as well as Nick, so 3 members left on the side of TAA with the Baron. Hopefully should stall out the game for a little bit while this Jinx scales away.
Yes, but we should see an inhib go down here.
Okay, that's a lot of damage. Felix flashing forward as well. We'll get the root. Good hook layered on top of it. Wonderworld double stun here from Jer. Okay, Wonderworld taken down here. Jinx with the double kill. Flash forward by Veigar does hit the skill button.
Flash from Veigar.
Wait, Chitin could kill 2 with 1 Q. Toxin's still alive. Big ult comes through. Does not break the chains. And Anivia will live. And yeah, Ornn is chilling in the bot lane, you could say. Plus 600 gold.
Holy hell, what a play from Jur. I mean, basically 1v4 there, and Orin's getting TP'd on, and they're gonna get this Mountain Soul.
Yeah, he
They're
is
gonna kill the Orin,
absolutely
and they're gonna get
gone.
the Mountain Soul.
Yeah, Vandal is tanky. Oh, okay. Maybe he can get out of this. No. Nick's too fast. I believe Oliver also has percent max health damage with the Thunder Strike, which he has not used yet. Yeah, Mountain Soul spawning in 17 seconds. It is just going to be a Philios and Thresh up to try to do anything about it.
Actually, Morgana and Vigar should be there in time to contest a little bit, but Anivia should be able to help burn it down as quickly as she can. They might be able to buy time. TP coming out from Vigar.
Yeah, they do not want to give this over, but Morgana is just coming into the base now. Won't be here in time. That's a lot of Aphelios damage. We'll get blocked out by the Grom. And pretty important soul here for TAA. Good flash forward. Here comes Bobo. Wonderworld caught off on the side a little bit. Nick will get taken down, and Wonderworld's gone.
That's game.
Toxin in the front line trying to buy some time here. Jinx Rocket comes down. One-man knockup onto just Bobo, and Kobita will get the kill. Afsumo is just barely alive on the Braum.
Get the wave, push. That could be game. They're too slow on the push here. They're gonna get an inhib though. They have to
will
force.
they? Vega and Morgana have a pretty good wave clear. Oh, Jarek's taking half his health too. This might not even be a tier 2 turret.
They're backing off. Okay, well, I mean, they did get the Mountain Soul. You take your victories where you can. I really thought they could have even pushed for an end there if they had coordinated that better. But because I saw Wonderworld down, I saw Vigar just coming back up. I thought they could have gotten the game there. They decided to play it a little too safe.
I'm not a fan there of Toxin taking the red buff. I don't think Wonderworld's maybe a more maybe auto attacks a few more times in a team fight than Morgana. All right, so Jinx definitely went the proper build. That LDR is doing so much work here against the Ornn. I will point out, Anivia does have 25 stacks or 25 pages in the book.
Yeah, she is huge right now. He is sitting on Jinx ultimate.
Okay.
That's strange. She's got currently 581 ability power. She is demolishing people right now.
Yeah, you have to be a little bit worried too, because Jinx Anivia has quite a bit of wave clear. Wonderworld's way too far forward, actually. Lantern will come out. Actually, can't take it. Wonderworld getting taken down. Toxin flashed upon. Goods on the server from Toxin. Will buy a little bit of time for his team. But yeah, we'll just be Morgana get taken down here in this fight. That is a big crit from Anivia. 1,038 damage with the E.
I mean, we were praising Wonderworld's like playing on the knife's edge. And when we talked about how he is overstepping a little bit and he could get caught on this, and he has been getting caught recently, and it's caused this comeback to come to fruition.
Still a good amount of wave clear on the side of TD Blaze. Vanguard definitely does make it a little bit difficult to push in these waves. Hook's gonna land on Kobita. Don't really think it matters too much. Tomcat, oh wait, that's actually a lot of damage. So that will be the tier 2 turret going down for the side of TAA. Baron spawning in a minute 15 while the Elder is up in 3 minutes. You definitely have to be a little bit worried here if you're a TD Blaze fan.
Sure. I think if Wonderworld just learns to step back a little bit, they still win this game. But if he continues to be overstepping in the way he does, and should be free win for TAA because he's overzealous for sure.
Yeah, I definitely. This is where the point of the game where Collector kind of becomes useless. I definitely think you should just sell it and get Guardian Angel whenever you can. Definitely a luxury item, you could say. I actually kind of question if they have the damage to kill this Anivia with this build. That is a lot of stats.
Right
that as well,
really
yeah. Wait, Kobita could be caught out a little bit. Okay, it does get the WA. Nick also up here. Baron spawning in 10 seconds, so both teams definitely looking to fight this one.
Philios has pretty awful guns, to be honest. Hatsumo will get caught out over the wall. Bromalt will be forced away, so a big team fight tool gone here for the side of TAA. As well as Brom's entire health bar.
But you know, Anivia has cleanse, she has flash, she has the mountain soul, she has the banshees. She could play very aggressively here and really mess some people up.
Looks like Brom's gonna get free recall as well. They're looking for Jur here, I assume. Yeah, that hook just goes slightly wide. Looking to proc this Banshee's Veil before the fight starts. I think that's definitely a big priority. Actually, wait, Toxin's gonna get tongue lashed. They need to get that Banshee's off ASAP. Morgana cannot really play the game when it's on. Good damage coming out on Kibita. We'll just Warmogs that up for free. Okay, more bindings landing, actually.
Important thing to note here, Nick has flash. Kibita has flash. It can get on top of Wonderworld here.
Okay, Toxin will
Spot him.
Oh,
They're
wait a
going
minute.
on him.
Wonderworld's one-shotting Nick. Oh,
but he's
my
caught.
God.
Oh,
okay, good
flash.
flash. So that will be flash gone. Wait, Hasumo's caught once again. A lot of Vegari damage coming through. Wonderworld has the pretty high single target damage guns in his inventory.
Perfect fight guns.
Okay, Elder in 30 seconds. Which do you think TD Blaze should go for here?
Blitz has to go for Elder, I think. And having the 4-stack Dragon Elder on the TAA when they're already losing the fights, it's just going to make things worse. They have to go for the Elder Dragon here. Baron is not going to do much for them.
They need to start it right now before they get here. Unless they're just trying to Baron or Bush bait.
Here's the problem, though. TAA has showed all 5 members on this wave. They know where they're coming from. They have to funnel through this little corridor. They can easily cage it off.
Yeah, Philios, wait, Philios can nuke the sound right now. Elder
Dude,
Dragon, they do not want
Dragon.
to fight now. TAA needs to back off. This Philios is going to one-shot everybody in the front line. Does get knocked up for a little bit. Wonderworld going away with that chakram. Nick in the front line as well. Tom Kenshi doesn't get taken down by Ornn. And Wonderworld left alive at full health. Looks like they're going to back instead of going for the end, though. Wait. No, they both have teleport. They both have teleport. It's fine.
Okay.
Philios, Infernum Gun with Elder Dragon is definitely not playable against. You will just die to any auto attacks, so... Looks like TD Blaze looking to clear out the series, unless Zenivia has something to say about it. It is the 2 carries left up. But,
he is able to clear off the wave.
yeah, they gotta be real careful about this Philios damage. 952 crits, you do not want to be messing around with that. There comes the Shirelius for no real reason. Yeah, I mean, Wonderworld tanking turret, actually.
Wow.
Okay, and looks like they're not ending. Okay, here goes the resets. Ashko Burr flashing forward as well. Yeah, Toxin, no smite left. He does have lifesteal, so he oh, wait a minute. What just happened there?
See the Elder Dragon proc from... Oh, it caught
got
Anivia
egg.
passive.
I mean, not the most important team fight tool. I think Anivia goes into egg. She's dead in the team fight anyways, but...
Yeah, I was just surprised how... Oh, here we go. Vanderwall getting caught again.
Oh no, this is not where you want to be as a level 18 Ornn. You're already full items. You do not need to be there to farm extra camps. We'll be chomped up. Probably not necessary. Ornal will be come down to short cooldown anyways. It'll be up by the time he responds. But yeah, it looks like Baron. Unless Wonderworld and Chitin have something to say about it, I think this will just be Baron for the side of TA.
Drop the ulti down. Focus it hard for the Anivia, and she should be able to burn this really
What guns does Philios have? Oh, okay, he has the Infernum. Elder's still on. If they can kill Ashko Burr here, Asumo is gonna tick down and will get executed. Wait a minute. Is this Dignitas?
Oh no.
The 3 members will get out here for the side of TAA.
Hey, if they could defend with the 2, they can defend with the 3.
Yeah, it should
And
be a little easier.
The TD Blaze doesn't have the ability to dive like they did before. Even when they did, they didn't go for it. So I doubt they end here, but they look like they're heading top to get that turret.
1485 crits here for the Anivia. Alright, Wonderworld gonna take down this tier 2 turret. Obviously, these are worth so much gold in the current meta. Will be 233 each for Philios and Veigar. They are both full build though, so they don't... I mean, Veigar's not, so he'll care a little bit, but...
Okay, Nivea getting chunked down 280 from a crit. Definitely can't really step up to this Nivea ult.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, it's literally 3 ticks and you're almost dead. I think the Blaze getting Elder Dragon was a blessing because her was gonna just drop one ulti and kill all of them. So really worked out for them, but good on TAA to hold on. They got the Baron, they got the Dragon Soul, they are in a good position for now.
Yeah, it's just so much wave clear here from Anivia and Jinx. I don't think TD Blaze can ever really siege properly.
They can't really, if Anivia's up, they can't really end. That's the problem.
And you get to this point where all of these carries are on full build, so this gold lead really doesn't mean anything. Everyone's on 6 items, or at least the damage dealers are. Veigar not quite, but the rest of the carries in the game are.
Yeah, it's literally always coming down to where's Wonderworld? Where's Wonderworld? Where is he positioning? If he is getting caught out before the fights, it's an easy TAA win. If he's positioned correctly at the back line, getting off this damage, then they win.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's very simple.
Nick's
Nick
here.
getting caught out here. Why doesn't he
He's
just
getting a
pull
one-shot.
the ult? Why didn't he just pull the ulti as soon as they saw the
Comes the
spell?
Orin ult. Will not land in the bowling alley of that that little choke point.
You have to pull that trigger quicker. I mean, there's no reason that you have to take all that damage. You are unstoppable when you ult. Just do it. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Definitely not worth risking your life there. Elder number 2 will be up in 1 minute. Looks like a death brush will be set up. Little they know, there is a ward on the other side of that wall.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're all standing directly on a ward. This could actually be kind of dangerous. Nick doesn't have ult, but still pretty spooky.
Nivea's not here. They have to not fight this.
Yeah, I mean, Vanderall doesn't have the Ornn ult up quite yet.
They're in a bad position.
Yeah, Jer is back. Okay, good bind will come down. Morgana damage, honestly, not too meaningful at this point in the game. It's pretty much just a burn build. Toxin maybe a little far forward. Stun lands. Big wall, actually. Toxin being taken down to half health. Oh, good hook. Actually lands on to half sumo, but nothing else will come from it. Here comes the Ornn ult in the bowling alley.
Nivea does have passive.
Nivea will get taken down here by Wonderworld. He's stuck in the wall, but he will find the kill. Half sumo cannot find the block. This is a lot of chakrams here for Wonderworld, and it looks like TD Blaze will win this fight. Don't think they need the Elder either. Titan will get stuck in the chompers, but I believe TD Blaze can maybe just end. Maybe they take the Elder to play it safe.
What is happening?
Yeah, they gotta pick something and go for it.
Like, this was about 3 or 4 times that the game could have ended by now. And bagging our feet again, but it looks like TD Blaze might be able to do it this time.
Yeah, Nivea not up for 30 seconds. Don't think Jinx can survive any of the damage that's thrown out here. Veigar will just absolutely one-shot her with any ability. It looks like TD Blaze will be moving on to the finals as Jinx goes into GA. Looks like they're just going to play for the KDA real quick, and Toxin will find that kill to improve his KDA to 5 and 6.
GG. 3-0 series.
Kind of surprising, honestly.
It was very surprising because the games felt close enough to expect it to go 5 games.
Oh yeah,
It just TAA could not finish.
Picaphilios, by the way, pretty good champion to be honest. With those damage charts.
Yeah, 70k damage is a little bit more than the next guy.
Yeah, it's only about 40k. It's only about double the damage as it's only about the Tom Kench and Jinx's damage combined.
Yeah, I want to point out that Anivia did play well. She did get caught at the end, which was the main difference in that game. But overall, a good series. TAA, a team that shows a lot of promise. You could tell that this team can be very good. They just have to work on their shot calling. They have to be cohesive on their calls. Be decisive. Are we going to turn? Are we going to burn? Are we going to fight? Are we going to run? These kinds of things need to be communicated because too often these split calls cost them the game. like too often.
Yeah, very important. That shot calling is a very important skill to have in these fights, and that of course comes with experience, which is what these leagues are for, to work on your team skills and overall teamwork. So yeah, they went out with a boom at least.
You know, gotta say, feeling bad for the person who put 12.8k on TAA Aurora.
Wasn't
for
me.
I know it was new Billy, but you know, TD Blaze, that's the Team Ambition Slayers. You know, they literally beat Eclipse, they beat Aurora back to back. They're the last House Cloud team in Sophomore. They'll be going up against Legends Outlaws. We're gonna get a quick interview with one of the TD Blaze members, real quick.
Yeah, see what we can pull in here.
Yeah. Anything you want to touch on while I figure out how to do this?
It's honestly kind of surprising how much TD Blaze was actually able to put things together, especially with this kind of thrown together lineup. They're missing their intended top laner Ikazuchi due to a 14-day ban from League of Legends on his main account. Didn't have a backup account to use. Well, at least not an improved one. So, yeah, we'll see who we get through for the interview.
Toxin wants to come in. Okay.
All right. Let's get Toxin the jungler.
Toxin the jungler that's actually an ADC main.
Yeah, but Toxin jungler for this game or series.
Yeah. For this series, he was. For some reason, Discord isn't letting me scroll, so he's going to very slowly climb to the top here. There we go. And we got him here. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Toxin.
How's it going?
How's it going? You must be feeling pretty good after that series.
Oh, I'm feeling pretty hyped. Pretty hyped.
Pretty hyped. Now, tell me, how does it feel to slay both Team Ambition teams back to back?
Well, you know, it is what it is. All right. I mean, I think that they were a little scared of us throughout the entirety of the split, and they try to weasel around us a little bit, but in the end, we are the TA Slayers.
Okay. So this is your second series playing jungle, right? Off roll.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like you're doing all right. I mean, that Volibear game was very questionable. But
It was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, you still ended up winning, and you even brought out the Morgana and ended up winning. Well, how does it feel to be off roll and still winning these games?
Yeah, so we found out like I'm not allowed to plan my main role because Wonderworld is actually just like 1v9, like getting a Felios every game. So you know he's kind of insane, and if he's gonna be playing this insane, then it would be unfair of me to step in and play AD carry when he's being a 1v9 carry. So then it's like, all right, well, which role do we want me to play? And when we have Bobo as our like plat player, then it's definitely not support. And the other thing is that Anderson Cooper, he's been having to work until like 10 or 11 o'clock on the weekends. So our starting jungler hasn't been around. Otherwise, I mean, he should probably be playing as well. But when we go into a roster with a 5-man that has never played together and still find a way to beat a team that practices multiple times a week, like, we kind of just have to keep running when it's working.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the circumstances today. You know, Ikazuchi got banned. Therefore, you know, he had to take the penalty here too. You had to field a roster basically last minute. And you showed up with 5. And you still managed to pull off a 3-0, even with all the lag and all that all the other stuff. Do you feel like it really should have been a 3-0? Because it didn't feel like TAA was completely outclassed by you.
I mean, all right, so we walked in with we legitimately only had 5 people. Vandra was off rolling. I was off rolling because I can't play top lane, and like Bobo had to grind 8 games today, like literally today, in order to be eligible. And yeah, basically the roster coming in had no idea like how to play with each other, as well as like not knowing if Vandrel was even going to be able to play top lane and be okay. But then he came in, absolutely smurfed it, and was an absolute rock up there. Got like full props to him. I think he is my personal MVP for that series. And it kind of feels like if we're coming in with 5 players that have never played together before and 3-0ing a team, then there shouldn't have been any of doubt that any roster we could have fielded would have 3-0'd them, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay.
Because if we're practicing with the roster, I feel like that would do better than what we put out today. You know what I mean?
Sure. Sure. I also think TAA was off their game too. But yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. So, coming up in the future, Legends Outlaws. Will you have 5 players? And what's the game score going to be?
I'm gonna say 3-1, and I hope we have 5.
Okay.
The main thing was that we felt, or at least that I feel, is that Legend Outlaws is a team that plays a certain way that if you've never seen them play and you know nothing about them, you're going to get stomped. It's not close.
Right.
They are players that mechanically they are going to kick your ass. But once you kind of watch them play once or twice, I feel like they're a team that we should be able to beat.
Okay. Okay. Any specific players on that team that you're looking out for?
Isn't there a mid laner like absolutely insane? It's like Mako, right?
Mako? Yeah.
Yeah, he's insane. That player, dude, hats off. That guy's amazing.
Okay. Okay.
But we have Chitin, so I think we'll be all right.
All right. PVS, did you have any questions?
You stole my question about how you felt about LEO, so
Okay.
that's one I usually ask.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, I got one little like meme question for you here.
Okay.
How broken is Tom Kench, by the way?
I mean, he got shit on both games. Like, what's going on? Like, what I don't understand, right, is that going into game 1, right? They're like super prio on Tom Kench this entire series. Where like they're R1ing it on game 1, game 3, and they're banning it game 2 when we've never played a single game of it. So like, that champion must be insane that they're like super prio, like picking it when it couldn't pull out a win today.
Okay. Okay. And how balanced is Aphelios?
200 years worth of balance right there. All right.
Okay.
Sometimes game 1 he was an R bot. All he had to do was press R like in front of him and kind of just like chunk their entire team. And then game 3 he actually got to go the pew 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 because his internet was working, or the league client wasn't like it was allowing us to play. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. I get it. Okay, well, any last comments before we send it off?
No, I mean, just shout outs to all of my teammates, like the ones that are able to show up when I'm spam pinging them on Discord, like the day before saying, oh my god, we're playing today. Is people available? Can people play 20 games of solo queue so that they're available to play? Like, shout out to all of them, and shout out to the players that even when like they can't show up for game 1, like Feathers and like Cooper, that they can't show up for game 1, but they're still trying to get home as soon as possible just in case they're needed. And I really like truly appreciate them for everything they can do to get here and be available if needed.
I will also point out that Feathers is the homie, so
Feathers is the homie.
so I definitely understand that. All right, well, very cool. And that's going to be it for us here. Thank you for joining us for the losers finals of the sophomore class between Team Ambition Aurora and TD Blaze, with TD Blaze taking that 3-0. Thank you for joining us, and have a nice night, guys. Oh, be here tomorrow.
True,
In
be
your
tomorrow.
playoffs. In your playoffs.